how sweet to be an idiot.
Yep, Charlamagne the God here.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots. Thank you for joining us for another motherfucking week of this intellectually ignorant goddamn podcast. You know what, man? I'm really starting to think podcasts are getting too commercial for
Talk to me.
Hold on. Let me do this pre-roll first. Listen, this episode is brought to you by Bevel.
I think podcasts are getting too commercial. Let me break for a commercial.
Let me break for a commercial. This episode is brought to you by Bevel, the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. Step up your shave game and say goodbye to razor bumps. Check out getbevel.com today. Use code IDIOTS to get 20% off your first month at getbevel.com. That's GETBEVEL.com. And we know now for certain that dermatologists, yes, do approve of Bevel because we have my dermatologist.
Dr. Natasha Sandy.
Yes, she was on last week. She approved it. She knew what it was and everything.
That's right.
Yeah, so Bevel, it's just not a podcast thing anymore.
Exactly.
But no, I do feel like podcasts are getting a little too fucking commercial for my liking, man.
Talk to me. Why?
It's just like every time I turn around.
I need Samir to move out of the way.
Yeah.
So I can see you when you're talking.
Samir
just likes to cock block our conversation. He just
Samir.
stands there, puts his ass right. Samir does the audio here, by the way.
I say with all due respect, can you get the fuck out the way,
Thank
Samir?
you, man. Jesus Christ, Samir.
Shout out to the Engine Room Studios.
Yeah.
But I just feel like,
Samir said I can't move the mic at all. That's what he said. He said you can slowly do it.
We've been doing podcasts. We've been doing it for like a year and some change, right?
Yeah.
And salute to all the guys that were doing it before us. People that I know of personally, like the Combat Jacks.
Yep.
Like the Reeds, Kid Fury and Chris.
Yeah.
But it's like everybody and their mama wants to do a goddamn podcast.
Who's doing a podcast now? Who pissed you off? Because it's got to be somebody.
It's nobody in particular.
There's got to be one
nobody
person.
In particular. Like I see things like Spotify, and Spotify's like, oh, right now we're going to carry podcast content. And it's like, come the fuck on, man. Then I knew once Serial hit, I knew shit was going to go all downhill from there,
There's got to be one that's bothering you, and I want to know which one it is.
That's not one that's bothering me.
There's not one that started this idea.
Nah, it's not. It's like I was watching ESPN today, and salute to my homegirl, Carrie Champion.
She's got a podcast?
She's got a podcast called Be Honest. But I'm sitting in the radio station studio, and it's a commercial for it that runs on ESPN, a television commercial.
For a podcast?
Yes.
Chris, we need to step our game up. What the fuck are you doing?
But I couldn't tell
what the fuck are you doing, Chris?
I couldn't tell if I was hating. I was like, podcasts are getting too commercial. Podcasts are supposed to be an underground thing. It's supposed to be the kind of content that you find. You know what I'm saying? It's not the kind of content that finds you.
Man, I'd be fine if this finds people, man. I'd be okay with that. I really would.
You want it to get commercial?
I don't want it to get commercial in terms of like we get hokey.
But that's where it's going.
But I don't think we're going to ever do that. I want it to get to a point, though, where this is the direct link to all of the people that fuck with us.
Listen, no matter what happens in this podcast game, we're going to keep it real hip-hop. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, yes, we are. Absolutely.
We're going to keep it underground and backpack over here. Because, like, even, salute to Combat Jack, he was answering the question that I think Tristan asked.
Okay.
He said, who's going to become the iHeart Clear Channel of podcasts? I'm like, nobody needs to become the iHeart Clear Channel of podcasts.
Why not?
You don't need that. Mm-hmm. I don't think we need it.
I don't even think, I know maybe, Chris would want that, but my feeling is I just want to connect with the people. And if I can do that a couple hours a week through the podcast, that'd be dope. And the thing I like about the podcast is it's free. So there's nobody that doesn't have access. Go to a library, even if you don't have internet. Go to a library. Get on that computer for a couple hours next to a homeless man and listen to this podcast.
Cool out.
That's it.
And that's all I'm saying. I want to keep that intimacy. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep that direct-to-consumer feel.
Relationship.
I don't want people to feel like corporate America is involved with this.
Remember the president, Roosevelt did the fireside chats? You ever hear about that? Was it Roosevelt?
FDR.
Or FDR is Roosevelt, right? Yeah. So FDR did those fireside chats. Huh?
It's a drive.
It is a drive.
Yes.
You are right.
Yeah.
That is very true. Charlamagne's ignorant moment of the podcast. So anyway, he would go on TV or the radio or whatever it was and just talk to the people.
Yes, man.
That's what I want this to be, the platform.
Well, I don't think anyone wants it to turn into a big monolithic corporate structure, but I think...
We don't even know what monolithic means.
Yeah, someone cut Chris's mic off. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Chris coming in with 15-syllable
words.
The
Avengers would fight.
Motherfucking monolithic. Yo, you gonna see Hulk fight monolithic this weekend?
Thanos and monolithic just invaded Earth.
But I think there is a larger audience. This is only the tip of the iceberg. Every day you see on Twitter someone saying, I never listened to podcasts before until I heard Brilliant Idiots or Taxstone or The Read or Combat Jack. And there's a huge audience out there that hasn't plugged into this yet. And I think that's what it's about. Like, how do you expand the scope of it? Not how do you make it? Yeah, because with more You know, like I've never listened to Carrie Champion's show, but I'm assuming content-wise, it's PG.
Good.
It's probably PG though.
Not well. They curse, but they bleep it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they bleep it.
Nah, you need to go natural, man. It needs to be natural. That's the thing I love about this. Is every other form of entertainment that we do. I mean, even not even stand up. If I do it on TV or something like that, we're limited. Obviously, with the radio, you get away with a lot, but you're still limited. You can't talk about the shit on the radio that you should talk about.
Just the fact that I can come here and say fuck
and let it out.
Shit. Damn, cocksucker. Listen, satellite radio, I felt like would give me that kind of freedom back in the day, but I even feel like satellite radio's gotten a little too commercial.
Why?
I don't know. It's just not. It don't feel the same.
It doesn't have the right vibe.
Nobody listens to it. That's the problem.
No, it ain't that. It just like Chris said. It don't have the right vibe.
I just don't like that you can't get to it. Like I like that anybody can get to this shit.
Anybody can get to this podcast.
And it's attracting the right type of talent. That's the other thing about it. It's people who want this wild, wild west.
Hey, you got us sold, Chris. He's trying to sell us the podcast like we're going to do it. We're going to be here no matter what.
If Wax comes in here later, he has a podcast idea that I think people are going to be very interested in.
We don't want to hear any ideas from Wax. Okay? None.
All right.
Whatsoever. Wax likes fat girls and won't admit. Wax is really shallow Wax. Like I'm telling y'all. I was reminding him of a girl that he fucked, right? This is literally early today. I'm talking about this girl. I'm like, yo, I forgot that you fucked her. She's fat as hell. He was like, no, she's not. I had to call 3 of my friends to be like, yo, do you remember such and such? Is she not fat?
What's her name? I'll tell you if she's fat.
Phoenicia.
Come on, bro.
Fat.
Phoenicia?
Big as all.
You never said, yo, you know skinny Phoenicia? Yeah, skinny Phoenicia the size 4. Get the fuck out of here, Phoenicia.
And Wax claims that she wasn't fat when they first started fucking.
Phoenicia.
All my friends, I call my home. I'm not gonna say that name because she might fight them. I call my homegirl. She's like,
you're not afraid of her feelings. You're afraid of a fight.
She's like, my homegirl's like, she's always been fat, always. Watch him deny it.
Wax, what's up with Phoenicia, yo? I heard Phoenicia, the girl that you hooked up with that works at the
fat girl you fucked,
the parking lot attendant.
The girl Phoenicia?
Yeah.
You gotta help me out.
The fat girl I was just clowning you for fucking. Oh, now you don't know.
Phoenicia.
The fat when you say wasn't fat, he playing dumb. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Come on, dude.
She's a parking lady. What are you talking about?
She wasn't no goddamn parking lady. What are you talking about?
I just threw that out there. I didn't know she really worked at a parking lot. That's amazing.
Parking lot attendant too?
No, I mean, sometimes she hot with pretty toes.
Man, Wax, did you fuck Phoenicia or did you not fuck Phoenicia?
Which one is Phoenicia?
All right, don't worry about it.
Okay, let's keep moving on.
Since he want to play
all right.
Call now. Fuck this. Call.
What do you want?
I'm calling a friend since he want to play dumb.
What do you want to know? All right, but
I want to know what happened with Phoenicia. I want to know what happened with Phoenicia. You tell us now until this person picks up.
Tell me to hang the phone up.
No. You give your side of the argument now.
I'm going to tell you this right now because this guy just called her on the phone earlier, so he already prepped her.
I did not prep her. You was in the car me asking the question.
I'm just saying, well.
She might still be at work. Hold on.
Hopefully she is.
She'll call back before this podcast over.
Oh, yeah. We'll have a nice conversation about Phoenicia.
Phone off. Good.
Okay.
This is what happened.
Okay, tell us.
You know how I usually always get pussy anyway.
Who?
Either through Target, Walmart. I go to the store and get a Dutch. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get my pussy. So this one happened to be at Walmart.
That's why he fucks the type of quality pussy.
Because he's picking up
hot girls with no kids.
He goes to get a Dutch. First of all, Wax makes me sick because he stops to get a Dutch every day. Just buy a box. I don't understand that. Like, why do you go to the store? Why go to the store 2 or 3 times a day to buy one Dutch?
Black men haven't had much success walking out of convenience stores with a box of Dutches.
You're right.
There's one thing you do not want to do is look at Wax, look like Wax, and walk out of the store with a box of Dutches. You will be dead in a fucking heartbeat. Do not do it.
I went to Walmart and it just happened to be there online, and just like it always happens, she wanted to go smoke.
Okay, so
she wanted to go smash her, never talk to her again. Maybe 3 years later,
I start fucking with a chick.
Yeah, he started.
So I'm at the crib. She's mind you, Phoenicia's cool as fuck. Big, but cool as fuck.
She's not that big.
So how big? Can we just paint the picture for the audience?
I would love to get a picture from this girl.
So listen, Wax pulls
200 pounds?
Yes.
No, hell no.
Yes, and she's short.
No,
real
way.
short. She's built.
I say a 130.
She's built like a smart car. She's built like a smart car. She's built like a smart car. Bullshit.
Well, when I fucked her, she was smart. She was small.
Could you stop
lying? You want me to pull up your shit? You want me to pull up your shit?
Let me call her back right now.
Let me show y'all Charlamagne's.
Nah, don't try to change.
Want me to pull your ex up?
Since you want to lie.
Want me to pull your ex up?
Actually, I would really like to see Charlamagne's ex. To be honest,
nah, she's disgusting now.
She's horrible.
She's horrible.
So why can't?
The difference between me and my ex, the girl he fucked was disgusting all the way through.
I never touched this girl.
Okay, let's just talk. Bring it back to Phoenicia.
Yes. So he pulls up. I'm at the girl's house.
We'll just call her Fiat.
He pulls up on a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
When he pulls up, I see her like start jiggling like a bowl of gelatin. Like, you know how fat people get excited? They start jiggling. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you, yo? She's like, nothing. So then the girl I'm smashing goes, yo, she just told me that Wax used to fuck her. And I'm like, that
Wax
motherfucker's nasty as shit.
On her stairs at the house. You know how the stairs
are?
It was real.
Motherfucker always looking for new exercise techniques. Fucking fat girls on the
steps. He's trying to motivate these fat girls. I think that's what it is. He's trying to get them in shape.
Yuck.
It's only right.
I know. That's a very selfless
like I told you, I
thing
do
of you.
all this stuff for favors.
Huh?
I do everything for a favor.
Okay. I walk outside, I go, yo, you nasty as hell. Yo.
I'm like, let me see what you want.
That girl that said she's mad. Which one? The fattest one in there as usual.
I got a phone call today for that.
What do you mean?
One of my other dudes from South Carolina called me and said, hey, my cleaning lady said she fucked you. I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
Type of caliber chicks he fucks with?
He fucks girls that would be in Fight Club.
Did I ever tell you about the time you was there?
Where?
We was at the MTV Movie Awards.
Okay.
The girl
was it the music awards? The movie or music? I don't remember.
The girl with the dead tooth.
Yes.
No.
The
fry lady.
He
we spoke
exactly.
About this. Don't act like she didn't fucking flip do the fries. Because we specifically said,
guess what she told him? Guess what she told him? I'm the manager of the forum. I run the whole forum. I run the whole forum in LA.
Okay, if you run the whole forum,
I can get you tickets to the Lakers. Lakers don't even play that no more.
Yo, wait a minute.
Hold up.
Was I with you, Sean?
Hold up. Was I not with you?
You was with me.
Hold on one second.
Exactly.
Hold on one second.
Tell me what happened.
One second.
Tell me what happened.
This is what happened. We order 2 burgers, 2 sides of fried, and some nachos.
All right.
Right? We got 1 side of fries. We asked the lady, hey, we need another side of fries. The girl comes from behind the fucking thing, makes the fries, comes back, smiles, one of her teeth dead, completely dead.
Yes.
Was it not dead? One of her teeth was dead.
Put it like this.
It was like this. You started talking to her. You got the number. She was kind of giggling. This, whatever. She had a flip phone. I remember that specifically. Or maybe it was a StarTAC phone. She had a StarTAC pager. I remember that specifically.
And a raggy Mercedes Benz.
Oh, it wasn't a Mercedes.
Yes, it was.
No.
Yes, it was.
It was a Volkswagen. It was a Passat.
That's what it looked like after all these years. That shit was a 1980 Mercedes Benz.
It was an 80 Mercedes?
Yes.
Oh my God. I thought it was a Volkswagen Passat. And I remember she had one of the safety wheels, not safety, extra wheels,
yes,
or like that. What is it called?
The fucking spare tire.
Spare tire. She had a spare tire on one of them, and I remember you said
it's the truth.
No, it's the truth. Because here's what happened: they didn't want to park her car at the hotel because
he didn't want her to park because I was like, everybody come outside.
The hotel didn't want her. The hotel didn't want her.
That's a better story for him. Let me hear it.
No, the hotel. She pulled up, and the hotel. She's like, I would like to valet, and the hotel guy said, we're full.
No,
she didn't want to park her car.
I was bringing everybody outside. I said, come look at this ugly girl wax guy. Look at this ugly girl wax guy. I was like, yo, go. Drive up the street. Go up the street. Go up the street.
I just do that. I'm saying,
bullshit.
What time was it?
Huh?
What time was it?
What do you mean what time is it?
It was time to fuck fat girls. It was fat girl time.
She wasn't fat.
Hell no,
that girl wasn't fat.
She wasn't fat, but she bled all over the goddamn mattress.
Now, that did happen in the morning.
That definitely happened.
Yeah, I saw you. I was going to the airport. It was like 8 in the morning.
And
I was like, why the fuck you up? And he was like, man, I was just fucking this girl. Her pussy started bleeding all over. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, the pussy just bled all over. So
I'm surprised you look on the ground, have blood all over the ground.
No, there was on your boot. There was blood.
Nothing I could do, man. It happened.
You lucky Shiana ain't answering the phone.
Why you want to know about this girl? I fucked on her steps. It was almost 10 years ago. Like, come on, it's okay.
There's nothing wrong with fucking fat girls, man.
How many fat girls you know
like it's a big deal?
7.
Name them right now.
Phoenicia.
Myrtle Beach. Bullshit. Keisha not fat.
Assistant.
Bullshit.
Bullshit my ass.
Let's take the
350-pound motherfucking Myrtle Beach.
You said that twice already.
Listen, that's disgusting. How many? You should only fuck one fat girl in your life.
I fucked a fat girl.
That's it.
One fat girl?
Everybody has one.
Greg, how many you had, Greg?
Ooh, Greg had a couple. Greg.
Like 5. Greg don't count. Greg got sex with a girl with Down syndrome.
He didn't have sex with her. No. He had sex with a bailando. Greg had sex.
Salute to Bailando, by the way.
Hey man, Tiffany, thank you for being on the show.
You're a special ed sensation. We love you.
I love her.
Now, what's this podcast idea you got for Schultz?
You need to start smoking weed and think about all the things he got going on. I need to teach Schultz exactly what's going on. He's back on my level now. He's single.
I think what
single Schultzy.
So you need to come back over.
Is the world ready for single Schultzy?
Listen, I know he ain't putting no ice cubes in the assholes. He's not doing that.
You're absolutely
You're not
right.
doing that at all.
You're absolutely. I don't even have an ice cube tray. I think.
You're putting the girl's
my girl
head.
took the tray.
You're not putting
Why
the
would you
girl's
put
head
ice cubes in the
inside
girl's asshole?
It helps him out with the squirt. It's like a jump starting in the car.
Man, shut up. I take the ice cube and rub it around her nipples. You don't stick the ice cube in her asshole.
I'm telling you, stick the ice
First
cube
of all,
in her ass.
if you stick the ice cube in the girl's
Try
asshole
it and watch what happens.
and it doesn't melt, something's wrong with her. That means her
she's
body
cool.
temperature is fucked up.
Who said it?
She's dead. This motherfucker's fucking corpses. This guy is so crazy.
Who said it melt?
The ice cube just wouldn't melt. It was so weird.
Yo, who said
it was
it
just
melt?
so
It
weird.
She ain't even
melt.
flinch.
Yeah, she was just there taking the
always
dick.
melts.
She just took the
always
dick
melts.
like a champ. It was wild.
Number
She
one,
wasn't
you're
even
supposed to
moaning or nothing.
Number one, you're supposed to put it into a cold glass of water or a cold bottle. You put
Okay.
a couple ice cubes in there.
Yeah.
And you pour it all on her back and all her butt and everything while you
He got
smash
all
it.
this shit from me, man.
He's bullshit. He
All
loved
this shit.
He loved my
Not the
stuff.
ice cube and the butt shit.
He loved
Listen,
my
I'm not gonna
thing.
lie,
You know what I
guys.
used to do?
This is little dick shit you're talking about. Right
I
now.
know, they little dick
If
shit.
you got a big dick, you don't do all this
Nah,
extra
you
shit
know
to
when you
impress,
fuck all the
man.
time-
Nah,
no,
bro.
when you fuck all the
this is
time, you
little
need
dick
different
shit.
moves.
I think what happens is
So you must don't get no
you
pussy.
feel embarrassed
You
about
must-
your dick
listen,
size compared to
all
the girls you
Nah,
fuck.
nah.
When you
Yo,
fuck these big fat
really, you
girls,
think your dick
you
bigger than
look
mine,
at your
Schultz?
dick. I think the girls you fuck are bigger than the girls I fuck. Because when I look at my dick, I think when I look at my dick compared to the girl, I'll be like, oh, I can feel that. You look at your dick compared to the girl, you be like, I need some ice cubes.
Listen, I used to be smashing.
I need to put some ice cubes in some butt
I still
cheeks
do
right
this
now.
to my wife, by the way, because you should always fuck your wife like
Right.
she's a slut. You hitting it from the back.
What
You
the
just-
fuck?
Sometimes you just
should
grab her
always fuck your wife
like
she's
she's a slut. You goddamn right. Because if you
That's how
don't, the
you
next
keep
man
them.
will.
That's how you keep them.
Listen, I used to
Yeah.
smash her from the back, grab a bottle of champagne, just start pouring the champagne on
All
her for no
over.
fucking reason. No fucking reason.
I do that shit.
So you
with
just
water
start
right
pouring
now.
champagne.
pouring champagne on her for no goddamn
That could be
reason.
the blackest thing you've ever said on
Hey,
this podcast.
try it.
I'm just gonna pour champagne
Listen,
on this
you've
woman
been
that I
While you're
love,
fucking
the
her.
mother of my children
Yes.
for no reason.
Yes.
You've been in a relationship for how long?
This is not a big pimping video. Okay, this is
2
love
years?
making
Me,
with your
man.
wife.
You been there for 2 years?
I was in my relationship for 4 years, and
Did you ever fuck her like a slut?
Did I ever
He don't
fuck
know how to
her
do that.
like a slut?
You don't
You
know
have to
right
fuck.
now.
I'll explain to you
slut.
why
He needs some
Let me
tips,
explain.
man.
I explained this. I never fucked her like a slut because I think in order to fuck somebody like a slut, you have to view them in that way, and I never view her that way.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, it's only at,
You know
at
what I
a
mean?
certain time.
That's just what it is. Now,
Time and place
did
for
I do
everything.
some things that you might categorize as fucking
Like
somebody
what?
as a slut? That's possible. You
Like
know what I
what?
mean? I gotta respect this. This is someone I still care about, man.
That's
I gotta
true.
respect
That's
her.
true.
You know,
Let me tell you something.
always
right?
will respect
All
her.
right.
She's
Handcuff her arms behind her back, handcuff
Yes.
her legs together, lay on her stomach, and make her give you head that way. Stand up over her.
But you gotta
and
make sure
put
she on
your
her
dick
stomach,
in her
though.
mouth while
Make sure
she's
you-
on her stomach.
So
Make
she's
sure
like
her
that
stomach
horse
is-
that the little
There
kids.
you
Make
go.
sure she's
There
on her
you
stomach
go.
on the bed so you can put it all the way down her throat.
There you go.
Right.
Listen,
Let me ask you a question. Is it
Let me hear
easier for girls with really big stomachs to lay on their stomach in that
I
situation?
don't like
Lex?
girls with big stomachs. That's why
No?
I can't
Right.
do it.
You don't like girls with big stomachs?
I don't care for that.
No. What?
you love
Really?
fat
Sexy
chicks.
girl.
You
Be
fuck,
honest.
if you fuck
Name the
6
last
fat girls.
girl I fucked.
I don't know the girl's
Phoenicia.
name. You don't know her name.
Hold on,
Phoenicia
Phoenicia.
been about 10 years ago.
You don't even know her
Myrtle
name.
Beach been about 4 years ago.
Okay, so in the last 4 years, you
Last,
haven't
oh,
fucked
this
one
year.
fat
Last
girl.
year.
That was last year.
Assistant?
You out of control with this shit.
Assistant.
Listen.
Yo, assistant's so fat, she looks on a lot of levels like a pig. Like she looks like her face is pink. She's
I
got
did
the
a favor
nose
for
that sticks
somebody.
up in the
I
air.
did a favor.
Who is assistant?
I call her Oink. Listen, every time I see her, I used to be
I
like,
did a favor
yo,
for
this
her.
motherfucker is so nasty.
Listen, Charlamagne needed something done
Yeah.
so she could make it happen. So I sit there and had sex with her.
That's a
first.
bullshit lie. I pulled up this motherfucker house one morning. I saw the truck. I'm like, that truck look familiar.
Lord
He's
have
like,
mercy.
yeah, that's such and such truck. I'm like, what? You fucking such? Nah, I'm fucking an assistant.
No, I never told you I was fucking yet. I just said, don't worry about it. Let's go. It's early. It's too early in the morning.
And then I saw her and I said,
Why don't you just-
fucked her?
Yeah.
You really are the nastiest man alive.
All right. I mean,
Can I ask you a question? Why don't you just own that you do it? Then we can't use it against
wait,
you. Why are you so embarrassed of it?
I'm not embarrassed.
You would be too if you saw these girls.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it.
Wait, what you mean these girls?
He knows what they look
But
like.
why don't you just own it, Wax? We
Listen,
know you
wait,
get girls.
listen.
Don't be so insecure.
Of course, I'm not insecure.
I've
but
seen
the one
you
he's
with that
talking about is
girl.
out of control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
did
is.
smash her, but I only smash her. I let her sit down.
What was the
She
chick?
was squatting.
But what
I
was-
helping her out with her butt.
What? But you've gotten the girls that aren't fat. Like, remember that girl that you slept with last time we were in MTV? Last time we were in LA, and she looked like ASAP Rocky, the skinny one that came to the hotel that wouldn't leave.
The first
Remember?
one, the second one.
Wouldn't leave with all the weed. She had
With
weed?
Beverly Hills when
The
we were at
second one, the first
Oh
one.
yeah. She definitely looked like a member of ASAP.
Yeah, she was an ASAP looking chick. She was
She just looked like a
skinny.
member of ASAP.
Yeah.
The first one, the second one. They all slim.
We
Don't
get
be
it.
slim
You
like
had
the
sex
fat
with more
girls.
than one girl that we get waxed.
I mean, that's what's going. What did you about to start doing? You about to start doing that
So the
now?
assistant
Hey, man.
you fucked last year wasn't fat?
All right. So what you call fat? 160 pounds? Is that
Okay,
fat?
put it like this. She drove an Escalade, about a 2014. She looked like the back of the Escalade.
Really?
Like she
God,
was shaped boxy.
There's no way
She was
possible. I
boxy.
really want to show you a
She
picture of
was-
this girl, yo.
She was big and boxy. Like
Hey, you know what
She looked like an N64.
the picture he sent her was from like 1990
The
something.
old pic?
Old Spanish picture.
She had a diploma.
yeah.
She had her hat on,
When she
thrown
was
in
young,
the air.
Listen, I got the
When she was
picture of
a
the girl
young,
now.
hot
You see this
Spanish
old
Hold
ass
on,
mommy.
picture.
hold on.
Come on.
Now she's no
I got
longer
you.
a young hot Spanish mommy. Nice girl though. I will say he picked some nice fat girls.
Hey, man, good for you.
Not fat.
Listen,
What is she then? Okay, pleasantly plump. Portly, is that a better word?
anyway, I just
I'm
want
only
to
showing
say
y'all one picture of the girl.
that's fine. I'm not gonna
All right.
like it or anything like that. Let me just see.
Shout out to the Migos, by the way.
Why?
They put my name in the record. I thought it was dope.
That's what's up.
They said, Charlamagne gave the gang donkey of the day.
Now, do you know which one of them rapped it?
I think it was Quavo.
Could you pick him out of a lineup?
Absolutely. I know
Fuck
Quavo will
outta
take
here.
off and offset.
All right.
Oh,
Listen,
fuck
outta here.
I
There's no
don't
way you
like
can tell
doing
the
this, but
difference.
listen.
But if you
this
don't give me
can't
the
go
goddamn
nowhere.
phone, stop
This
it, man. Just
cannot
give me the phone.
No.
Stop it.
Where? Hey, wait.
You're being a pussy
no,
about this
let
shit,
me be a
man.
pussy
You
right
for
now.
real being a pussy.
The one right there in the white.
Let me see.
The one right
Stop
there in the
it,
white.
bro.
Do not.
How'd it
I
go?
turned it off now.
Go back. Go
I wanna
back.
see.
Go
Then-
back. Go
Then
back.
stop it.
Hold on.
Podcast, so can you describe
I just want to say one thing.
He pulled up a
He
Google
has
image.
She has three unread messages, right?
Right now from somebody else.
From Fatima, right? What is the first three letters of that girl's name spell?
Fat.
Fat, motherfucker. You love fat girls. You can't get enough of fat girls. Phoenicia probably means fat in like Arabic or some shit like that. That's what you
Pull
love.
up the picture, man. I want to see.
Get the picture
Pull
up.
up the
Stop
picture.
being a pussy when it comes to
And then
fucking
we gotta
showing
get
it
to
to us,
pop
bro.
culture topics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to say thank you guys for
What you
asking
smash
how
on?
I'm
Is
doing
that
with this
bad?
breakup. I just want to say thank you for
is
showing
this bad?
interest.
Oh no, Greg, you can't do that. You gotta cut that shit.
Let me see.
Stop
see.
it.
Let me see.
The one in the
girl
white.
One is her.
The one in the white?
white.
All right. I mean,
He
it's
lying.
not,
Turn it
she's
back.
not that
Turn
fat,
it.
bro.
Turn it.
Well, you stop it. Stop
Don't
it.
touch it. No.
Stop it.
Don't
Wax,
touch-
stop. All right.
I want to see it. I just want to see it. All I'm trying to do is see it.
No.
Wax is so afraid. Why are you so
That's
afraid?
not
like
her.
the
That's
pic-
not her. He
He
won't
gonna
let
like
me
the
see it.
pitch. He gonna like the picture.
That's not her. That's
I
not
ain't
her.
got time for this, man. I ain't talked to her mad long.
That's not her.
That's her. Greg, put the shit down, Greg. That's her. She's not fat. And Chris sitting next to me and said he'll definitely smash.
Chris, I'm just trying to double tap the picture, man.
She's
Slow.
big as hell.
Listen, Chris
not
said he
big.
would definitely. Nah, she's not big. See what I'm
not
saying?
Do you see
That's
how
what he
she's
called that.
standing?
No, she's not big.
Come on,
Bruh, she's
She's not
standing
big.
at a
Put it down.
180 angle.
I know.
So you
But she's
can't
not
see
that
her
big.
stomach.
She's not that big.
No.
She's not
Yeah,
that.
come
hey,
on, man. She's
not
not.
that
Charlamagne's all.
She might have lost weight though.
What you mean?
Cause she did lose her job fucking with Wax. So
Oh man, listen, you putting too much information.
What happened?
they fired. I guess she got fired fucking with Wax.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else we want to talk about with Wax?
Wax beat it. Charlamagne just invited you to beat the fuck out of here.
Is there anything else?
I think that was it. I think that was some small relationship counseling. I just want to say thank you guys for being so concerned with my emotions during this
Trying to see
period.
what's
And
going
give
on
a
with
shit.
you,
no, I
man.
know you don't give a shit. You know what? It's okay to be vulnerable and care about your friends, Charlamagne. This tough guy persona, you could drop it
I'll
on
be
the
honest,
Stop it
podcast.
don't
sometimes. Yeah,
care.
You know what I mean? Be
Sometimes
someone
he
who
do like out
cares.
of control with the shit.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
back to
care
God.
about
I can tell somebody
individuals,
die. He'll be like, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
you get.
fuck that
What the
guy.
fuck you
No,
mean?
that's not true. I
That's
ain't
what
think
he said.
what you mean.
Remember?
I just told my boy just got shot up, man. Damn. Damn, where he was
That's
at?
what
What the fuck
happens.
he was
Yeah,
doing?
why he do it?
Goddamn
Yeah.
What
right.
the fuck you mean?
You know what I mean?
He should have
Hey,
been in the hood. He should have had a better life.
Didn't you do that
What
shit?
the fuck are you
Yes.
talking
Remember?
about?
Remember that shit you were saying about Hitler?
What? Fuck Hitler. I'm glad that motherfucker got shot.
Oh no!
I don't give a fuck about
now
Hitler's
it's
death.
fuck Hitler, huh? Now it's fuck Hitler.
I'm glad Hitler got hit up.
What about
Still.
those bikers? That biker gang, huh?
White on white crime?
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's white on white crime.
Yeah.
Those are white thugs. So tell me why it's not
All
true, Chris.
Spanish
Come on,
guys.
make everybody hate you. Why it's not true?
Yeah. No, I was just talking to a friend of mine who's from Texas. I might be saying it wrong, but the Bandinos.
Banditos are not white
Yeah,
guys.
majority
They're Latinos.
Latino, yeah.
I saw the mugshots. I saw a bunch of white guys and 3 black guys.
Those are the only guys who got killed.
Oh, the 9 that got killed?
Yeah.
Black
Oh.
guys and Spanish guys.
Well,
dog.
white on Mexican crime. White on orange crime.
Orange? Orange? Yo, what life do you live when you don't know what color Mexican?
Either way with them bikers, I think that the way that they're handling that shit in Texas lets me know that they want them to kill each other. Okay? The police want them to get together and just kill as many of them as possible. They must be some kind of nuisance in that town. Because for them to know that these people are meeting up to fight somewhere and have these motherfucking shootouts, and for them not to give a shit and say, go ahead, do y'all thing, they want these motherfuckers to kill each other.
Yeah, same place,
Like the
same as
hood.
every other place in the country where they let the races kill each other that of the same
Like the
race.
hood.
We only exactly same in Chicago, same in LA. They just let the fucking Bloods and
Detroit.
Crips kill each other. In Chicago, they just let the gangster disciples and whoever else is out there kill each other. We only care. We were talking about this earlier this week. We only give a fuck when it's white people killing black people killing white people, or police killing black people.
It's a better
That's
narrative.
it. Yeah, it's sexier.
It's fly.
Yeah, look.
Hey, listen, a bunch of white guys killing each other don't sell
Nobody
no
give a
papers.
fuck.
Matter of fact, nobody cares enough to
Nobody
even know
care.
what they really are.
Bro.
No, they're not even all white, they Mexican. I didn't know that. I just thought they was all
You
white.
thought they're white because they're bikers, right?
Nobody
You
gives a
prejudice. You prejudice,
I ride bikes,
motherfucker.
No,
That's
not
not
necessarily,
true.
because it's Black Bike Weekend in Myrtle Beach.
Say what?
It's
And
Black
I
Bike
ride
There
Weekend.
are
for
black
years.
bikers, but it's not even like a real thing.
No.
How you figure?
Go
not
to
even
Black
like
Bike
that.
Weekend in Myrtle Beach.
I know.
You know the
Definitely
problem with black bike clubs?
You're going to have a bunch of fat
I'm going to tell you the
girls.
problem with black bike clubs. The problem with black bike clubs, at least in the South, not even in the South, they all had one name. Everybody can't be the Rough Riders.
Yeah.
Okay? like every black bike club can't be the Rough
Doesn't
Riders.
that sound like a gay bike club?
it's like, no, this came from the actual rap group.
Yeah.
I know what they are. Yeah.
So it's
the
like
Yonkers.
every bike group in the country that's black are the Rough Riders.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, everybody can't be the fucking Rough Riders, man.
Yeah.
I never like bikes anyway, though. I like my
love
fucking
'em.
vehicles with more than 2 wheels.
No, I don't give a fuck
you get
regardless.
somewhere faster.
But my point is, people are trying to make this out to some like kind of racial issue, or why is it that we report this way about crime and we don't report that way about crime?
It is reported differently, though.
It's reported differently because we like race issues. We like what's sexy. Violence will get reported, of course.
Yeah, but it still depends on what level of violence.
That's my point.
9 people got killed. This is a massacre that happened.
And it was reported.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a big deal.
Because nobody gives a fuck when white people are killed or Mexicans are killed.
Hey, man.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Tom
You could
Brady-
kill a white
Tom Brady
dude
shit
and
was way
it will be in the last
Word up,
fucking
hey,
page.
Them
Tom
footballs
Brady shit was
that
on
the
maybe
deflator
more.
killed in
Huh?
the NFL
What?
got way more headlines than this biker shit.
Oh, hell yeah, because
Yeah.
people lost money on that shit.
I ain't see this biker shit on the front page of the paper.
Nobody give a
I don't
fuck
see
about
them
bikers.
talking about it
First
on
time
Fox
hearing about it.
News.
Nobody cares.
They talked more on Fox News this week about Jay-Z and Beyonce giving money to bail out protesters in Baltimore and
I don't get
Why'd
that
they do
anyway.
that?
I don't even
What
get
was
that
that
anyway.
about?
What they
What?
do?
Why are they putting that out there in the world? Why do they need good equity?
They didn't put that up.
Who put it out?
A young lady.
And if you don't think that they were involved in that
No,
being
they
put out,
weren't.
you're
They
out of
weren't.
your fucking
They
mind.
weren't. They weren't because I was there. I saw the whole thing go
You
down.
were there what?
But what
I saw
happened?
the whole thing go
You were
down.
there what? You don't think Jay-Z had the ability to text or
No.
Beyonce has the
It was
ability to
at the
text
con-
or
it was at the-
PR
it was
has the
at the-
ability
it
to
was at
text?
the- it was at the title concert this
Okay.
weekend. We
Yeah.
went to the title concert.
Yeah.
I went on the
That was
first
hot.
night.
That was hot.
Dream Hampton, who's a great journalist, very well respected woman, close friends with Jay-Z, wrote Jay-Z's first book, Decoded. She was there. When Jay-Z did his freestyle, I don't know if y'all heard the title freestyle yet, but he referenced a little bit of everything. He referenced, the killings of Michael Brown and Freddie Gray and Trayvon Martin, and he talked about how black people don't support their own, and he talked about basically what everybody's trying to say is that he made the struggles of title seem equate. He's saying it's struggling because of racism. Which I didn't get. I didn't get that from the freestyle, but that's what he was trying
I'm
to say.
tired of
right.
this.
So-
Like every time a business doesn't go well, every time something doesn't go well, it's like, let's just hop on this racism
But that's not what he
gravy
did, though.
train.
That's not what he did, but that's
It
how
wasn't-
people
I didn't
spun
get
it.
like that.
So somebody at the
So then what he say? So
somebody
that people understand. that are listening to this.
I got it. Pull up the lyrics, Chris. I'll read some of the lyrics. But somebody at the concert basically was like, "Oh, why he mentioning Freddie Gray now? You know what I'm saying? Or why he mentioning Michael Brown now?" So that became a topic of discussion there. And Dream Hampton was defending him. You know what I'm saying? So it started there, and then she took it to Twitter later.
And you don't think that he said, "Yo, defend me. I can't do it.
Not.
I can't defend me because it's going to look contrived, but if
Absolutely
you come out
not.
and defend me." But that's your personal opinion. You don't know that for a fact.
He wouldn't do that.
That's
Absolutely
your
not.
opinion about that man.
Okay, these are the lyrics.
What I'm saying is I think his PR people would put that out there in the world.
Absolutely not.
I think they would.
You know why he wouldn't?
I think they would.
I'm going to tell you why he wouldn't. Because
and I'm going to tell you why they
stuff
would.
like this all the time.
So do a lot of people.
This is not new for Jay-Z. You know it was so bad? Remember that time when...
So do a lot of people. They don't ask for credit for it.
He never asked for credit. He even said in a rap, anonymous to anonymous is the best way of giving. He said that.
Sure.
And he said, because he always felt bad when he gave $1 million to Katrina and they had him and Diddy up there holding the big ass check. So he fell back. And one time him and Beyonce went to a Trayvon Martin rally. They stayed there for like 5 minutes. You know why? Nobody gave a fuck about the rally once they got there.
Sure.
Everything turned to them. Pictures, all that shit and that.
That's how I felt when I was in Ferguson.
So he bounced. Shut the fuck up. So, and also,
You know what I mean?
do you remember that
It's
time?
like, guys, there's a cause here that we have to pay attention to.
But what do they mean that he bailed them out? Like, what he did?
When
He gave
protesters get
money-
locked up,
Oh,
he
he
gave
bailed
money
them out.
for the
He
protesters
didn't
to get
personally
bailed
bail
out.
them. He gave money to
alright.
charities that would take care of these people that were
he
locked
personally
up.
gave money to Dream Hampton.
And Dream Hampton took care of it.
Absolutely.
That's my point. He didn't walk there with a fucking stack of money.
Dollars.
As he should.
Listen, this is
As he
this
should.
is the rhymes. Jimmy Iovine offered a safety net. Google dangled around a crazy check. I feel like YouTube was the biggest culprit. Them niggas pay you a tenth of what you're supposed to get. You know I came in this game independent, right? That's true. Title, my own label, same difference. Oh, niggas are skeptical if it's their own shit. You bought 9 iPhones and Steve Jobs is rich. Phil Knight worth trillions, still bought those kicks. Spotify is $9 billion and they ain't say shit. The thing that gets me about this, right? I don't know how people could take this and say he's talking about the struggles of Title and saying it's due to racism. This is about black people.
This is speech. That's all
This is about how we will see somebody like Jay-Z start Title and be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit. I'm tired of making Jay-Z rich. I'm tired of making Beyonce rich. I'm tired of making, Nicki Minaj rich. But you don't have a problem when the new J's come out or the new Nikes.
Can I make a point?
You don't have a problem when the iPhone come out.
Can I make a point
What?
about this? You have to be able to admit to yourself. So the same thing to Azalea Banks. I'll say to fucking Jay-Z in this situation. When you ain't shit or your product ain't shit, you have to be able to accept that to make it better. Your product ain't shit. Nobody fucking
Can't
needs
say it's not
it.
shit. I'm going to tell you why, because he just had a great week.
Yes.
After
amazing.
that, the concerts that you
He's
own,
doing the same thing that he does whenever he opens any business.
Put it like this.
I'm
Put it
opening
like this.
Barclays Center. I'm going to do 9
Promotion.
fucking shows at Barclays
and then
Center.
guess what?
Oh, I'm opening Title. I'm
And
going to do this.
And then guess what comes out Monday that everybody's talking about that you can only get on Title?
What's that?
Beyonce and Nicki Minaj's video.
Oh, yeah?
We talked
and guess
about
where
this.
I'm going to be able to get that shit?
Nowhere.
I've already seen it on Facebook. I've already
You can
seen
only-
the
and guess
video
what?
on
And guess what? Guess
Facebook
what?
because
And
people
guess what?
take it
And
right
guess what?
off.
You
It's
can-
the digital age, Charlemagne.
But guess
Get
what?
used to this
YouTube
shit,
can't get
motherfucker.
it. YouTube can't get it.
YouTube is in a
Worldstar
second.
can't
You can get it. Worldstar in a second will have it.
Look for it on YouTube right
Anything.
now.
Say what?
Look for it on YouTube right now.
I get it on Facebook already. I seen
Didn't
it.
we
and
do
I
this
guarantee
earlier?
you.
You can't find
And I
it.
What are we,
guarantee you
naked?
find it Monday.
You-
Guarantee.
It's been out all week.
I thought you said it's coming out next Monday.
No, it came out
Oh,
Monday.
Guarantee.
It's been
I'm
out
gonna look
all
it up
week.
right now. What's the name of the video?
Feeling myself. Now you might be able to get it from.
I already saw it on
You
Facebook.
might, I haven't even seen it yet. You might even be able to get. You might be able to get it from a social media site because people take it and share it. But the big sites like the World Stars, the Rap Radars, the YouTubes, you can't motherfucking find it.
You're being ignorant if you honestly believe. If you honestly believe that people can't rip a video and put it up, that's how everybody watches Game of Thrones. That's how a lot of people watch.
No
listen
doubt.
to Brilliant
But I'm-
Idiots.
no
They
doubt.
let
But I'm
people
gonna
rip it and put it up,
no
and
doubt.
we get credit for it. So why would Jay-Z be completely invincible to something that happens to
You can't
the
be
rest of the
invincible.
world?
You can't be invincible.
That's
to
my
it.
point.
But I'm gonna tell you.
Figure out a better business
I'm gonna
model.
tell you where they will win.
The iPhone was better than everything.
I'm gonna tell you where they will win with a better business model.
Sure.
The
Not
fact
true.
that they can create original content and the people's desire to have it first. It's bragging rights because you can't find this shit on YouTube. You can't find it on Worldstar. So if you're the first person to post it to Facebook because you subscribe to Title, oh shit! Now your little Facebook page got
listen.
10,000 views.
Let me ask you a question. You really think people give a fuck about music videos anymore?
Yes.
Really? That's why
Beyonce,
MTV doesn't play him?
Beyonce
That's
and
why
Nicki
Revolt
Minaj,
is on
yes.
Channel 4 million?
It doesn't matter.
That's why VH1 doesn't play him?
So why
That's
does-
why
okay, so
MTV2 doesn't
so
play
why
him?
does it-
Nobody gives a fuck
So
about
why,
music
so why do
videos.
these videos have 100 million views on YouTube?
Say what?
Say what? Why do these videos have 100 million views?
Because
on
people
YouTube?
want to listen to the song.
Man, shut the fuck up, Schultz.
They want to listen to the song.
Sex sells.
Oh, it's sex sells?
Have you
That's why.
seen all the
So-
images of Beyonce and Nicki online?
Sex
Yes, I watched
Have
the
you
video
seen all
for
of these
free.
girls? Have you seen all
I
these-
watched the
Have
video
you
for
seen all
free,
these
not on title.
Have you seen all these
Schultz.
girls now with the jersey onesies on this week?
Okay.
Schultz. You're single now.
Yeah.
Because of Beyonce?
Okay.
Think like a single
So they're
man.
influenced by Beyonce. That doesn't mean they don't have access to the material. They absolutely have access to the material because this is the internet age. It's exactly what I said. And people don't give a fuck about videos.
Schultz, you're a new man now. Think like a single man.
Samir!
Think like a single man.
Samir, what the fuck? Samir, what the fuck with the microphones?
If people didn't care about videos no more. Am I good, Samir? All right, listen, let's get back to this music video thing. This is a great topic. People absolutely care about music videos.
No, they don't.
still.
Not so much to pay for it. Nobody would pay for a service that releases one. Let me explain something. Nobody's going to pay for a service that's going to release 3 music videos per album, 1 album per every 2 years. You think I'm going to spend $10 a fucking month to watch 3 Nicki Minaj videos every 2 years? Go fuck yourself.
How do you
If
know-
that's your
Time out.
business
This is-
model.
this is what-
Go
time out,
fuck yourself.
This is what's so funny about people, and I like that you said that. You just laid out Nicki Minaj's whole video rollout like you know what it's going to be.
That's
How the
exactly
fuck
what's
you
going to
know?
be because that's what every single video layout is from every artist in the
No,
last
it's not.
25 years.
No, it's not.
35 years, you can
No,
argue.
it's not.
3 music videos
No
that
way.
people see, and then
No
after
way.
that, nothing else.
It's
and here's
more.
the thing. It's
It's
a
more
shitty
now.
business plan.
So,
So stop blaming it on
please.
Nike.
No.
Stop blaming.
No,
You're
no.
literally, hold
No,
on,
no.
Jay-Z. Hold on, Jay-Z.
No.
You're comparing fucking Tidal that's been out for what? For fucking a
45
week.
days.
Flew out for 45 days. You're comparing the lack of success in 45 days of Tidal to fucking Apple? The arrogance there to Phil Knight and Nike.
He's
The
not the-
arrogance.
Could you use some comprehension
Holy
skills?
shit!
First of all, I got 2.
Shut the fuck up, Jay-Z.
Stop over talking.
Build your brand.
Stop over talking like Schultz does and actually listen. I want you to listen.
You
with
need
the-
to listen
I want you to
sometimes.
listen with the intent
This is
to
single
understand and not
Schultz.
reply.
That's all about
This is single Schultz right now.
Chris,
I have my balls back.
Do you
sound crazy.
you know why the numbers are dropping on the podcast? Schultz won't shut the fuck up.
Hey.
Listen. No, let me. I want to get my point out. Number one.
Stop interrupting the guests, please, Charlamagne. Please stop interrupting the guests.
Number one. Okay. Yeah. When you talk about exclusive content, right, from artists, you can get that from Tidal more so than you can get it from anywhere else. And when you talk about video production, Schultz, it's more videos being released now than ever before. You know why? Because artists know they can go shoot them themselves for a cheaper price and give it direct to consumer. So what are you talking about? There's 3 videos of
Just because
artists.
there's more videos being shot than ever before doesn't mean that they have the same effectiveness. Doesn't mean
Why
that
not?
people crave them. People listen. I watch videos online all the time, not because I'm watching the videos, but because I want to play that song and the video plays under it. Okay.
Man, if you don't shut the fuck
I swear to God in my life.
Well, you're an idiot.
I swear to God in my life. I'm at the gym and I want to listen to, and I want to listen to a song. I don't have
You know why people
Spotify.
watch Beyonce's videos? To
they
see
wanna learn the
Beyonce.
dance moves.
They want to see what she's going to be wearing.
Sure.
Listen, Beyonce's videos get remade more than anybody.
Okay, sure.
Anybody.
And the fact that they get remade more than anybody and they get
Do you know
copied
why
more
people
than
look at
anybody
Nicki Minaj's
means that they'll
videos?
be able to do it. Let's just
Do you know
say-
why people watch Nicki Minaj videos?
Go. Why?
Because she want to see her ass.
Sure.
They want to see her dance.
And that can be shared and stolen
it doesn't
instantaneously.
matter. That's not the point I'm trying to make.
The
The point I'm
market.
trying to make is that you said, number one, they don't make videos like they used to.
They don't.
That's a bullshit.
They don't make it in
more.
terms of money. They don't put the same value on those videos because those videos don't have value.
Beyonce's whole last album, she had a video for every song.
And back in the day, Diddy's Victory was $1 million video. You name $1 million video that's been put out in the last 10 years.
You're an
Name that
idiot
for
to
me right
spend $1
now.
million now. Why? When you got better
Because there's no
technology.
value to the video.
I can make
Nobody watches music
That's
videos
not true.
anymore.
You don't need it. I can make a video like Victory for way cheaper now. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I don't need $1 million.
And it won't get the access that it used to get.
I don't need $1 million
And it won't
to
get
make
the
a
access
Victory
used
type
to
video.
because it was on TRL
How much
and
you think
BET.
Time out.
Wait for it.
Did you see the Billboard Awards? Did you see?
Wait for it. It was
Okay.
on TRL and BET every single day. Both of those shows averaging 10 million viewers a piece. That's 20 million total viewers a day that those videos are getting. A Beyonce
you know that they
video
get more now?
will get 100 million.
Do you know they get more now?
Wait for it. We'll get 100 million views in its entire capacity. That's what it will get 100. That shit would happen in 1 week back in the day on TRL. That's why the videos are worth
50 million
less.
views in a week.
And that would happen.
They're getting
in
100 million
3
views
days on TRL.
They're getting that now.
You're not paying attention to the dollars and cents.
TRL
Charlamagne.
came on for
It's
2
very
hours a
simple.
day.
It's very simple math. It's very
It's
simple
just like
math.
Netflix. TRL came on for 2 hours a day. I can go
1 hour a day.
I can go watch Beyonce's Feeling Myself as many times as I want.
And not as many people
I don't
gotta
wait for it to come on at 3 o'clock.
And not as many people are watching it, and that's why the budgets have lowered.
That's not true.
Because there's not as much value that you'll get for it.
No,
it was worth
it's cheaper to make.
You would get on TV.
Shows you sound crazy. Videos are cheaper to make now.
No, it's not because
I don't have to spend $1 million. Why would I spend $1 million when I don't have to?
Because you won't be able to get on TV, and TV is where the access is, and that's where the exposure is.
Crazy.
Listen,
and not only do you sound crazy, you sound like a prehistoric guy.
Let me ask you something right now. Let me ask you something right now. Very simple solution here. This is just pure math. I'm going to break it down very simply. Okay. Ready? You get 10 million viewers watching TRL. Okay? That's 5 days a week. Your video is on the #1 countdown of Beyonce.
And FYI, TRL is not getting 10 million views
absolutely
a day.
Getting 10 million.
No, they
absolutely getting 10 million.
No, they weren't.
#1 show after
not
high school.
10 million.
Absolutely. It was all that was there.
This is the beauty of working for MTV.
Let's go. Let's look it up right now. Okay. So let's just say 10 million, right? 5 days a week. That's 50 million people are going to watch that video in 1 week. Now it's on there it's on the countdown. It doesn't have to be #1. It's just on the countdown for 3 weeks. In that 3-week period, just on TRL alone, you're getting 150 million views.
Oh, man. You don't think that they're watching these videos on YouTube just the same, if not more? Like, seriously.
But
you got
there's
videos
not the exposure that was
it's
given
more.
through TV.
It's worldwide. I can be in anywhere in the country, anywhere in America, anywhere in the world, and pull up a video on YouTube.
Sure. But
what are you talking about?
But the budgets are decreased.
We don't need the budgets.
Yes, you do.
I can make videos just as good with less money.
No, you don't need the budget. Exactly, because people aren't going to access it.
So
and
you're
not
a content
making money
guy.
off it.
You're a content guy.
Strictly content.
You're a content guy.
Strictly content.
You know you can do something just as good as Chappelle's show with less money right now.
Absolutely.
That's the day and age we live in. Technology is better.
Sure, I believe that.
I don't need $1 million to make a victory.
But Comedy Central offers a platform in which you can do that.
So I'm confused with what you guys are arguing, to be honest.
He's just not accepting the idea that TV gave videos more exposure, and as soon as people stopped watching, wait for it. Do you want me to? All right. So as soon as TV stopped giving exposure to these videos, they deemed the videos not as valuable monetarily, and therefore weren't cutting checks to make $1 million videos.
Do you know why TV? You know why TV stopped doing videos?
Because people weren't watching them.
They couldn't keep up with the internet.
No.
They couldn't keep up with the internet.
Actually, you are accurate.
I know that.
You are accurate.
How are you?
Explain what you mean by that. But explain what you mean by that.
The internet is faster. I can go online. People can put up content there quick, fast, in a hurry. I don't got to cut through the red tape of, hey, BET, are you going to play my video? MTV, you going to play my video?
They
couldn't
keep up with the internet in terms of, if I want to watch a video, I just watch it online. And I'm not going to watch a shitty video to wait for
I'm not going to wait till 3 o'clock
the format
every day
to
watch TV.
Yeah, the format
internet
changed.
shut
Absolutely.
TV down.
But that has nothing to do with my point. The value of a music video has dropped because it's not as necessary. You could put a Beyonce.
I don't think it dropped.
Wait for it.
I think the value of the music video moved. The value of the music video went from TV to the internet.
You could look up right now. We could look up Beyonce lyric videos, which aren't even Beyonce videos with all the moves, just the lyrics, and they have comparable numbers to the Beyonce music video. Why? Because people just want to hear the fucking song, dude. They want to play the song, and YouTube is a source to play music. Vivo is a source for playing music. I listen to that Beyonce 50 Shades of Grey song, the Crazy in Love remix. I listen to the 50 Shades of Grey remix on YouTube when I'm at the gym. I know it's a pussy-ass song for the gym, but I do that shit.
If I can have a choice of looking at Beyonce or reading her lyrics, I'm going to look at Beyonce.
But if I can't look at Beyonce,
videos are still booming.
But if I can't look at Beyonce, then I'm not going to do
it. Not only are videos still booming, videos are probably booming more.
Name the last hot video.
Feeling Myself. Beyonce and Nicki Minaj.
But you haven't even seen it, so that's my point.
You know, and guess what?
That's my point.
No.
Thank you for answering my question.
No.
Because if it wasn't on Tidal, you would have seen it, and if it was on YouTube, then you would have seen it.
When you say TRL,
you would have seen it. But you haven't seen it yet, and that's the problem with Tidal. And thank you for answering my argument.
When you say hot, what do you mean? Like as far as what?
How do you define hot?
Heat.
However you want to define it.
It's the hottest video because everybody's talking about it. Period.
But you haven't seen it.
It's just been trending on Twitter all week long.
But you haven't seen it.
So what? I haven't looked for it either. I went to look for it this morning just because I was like, I wonder if I can find it.
Because you got to look for it. And Tidal
look for all content.
The looking for.
You got to look for all content. What about people down south and in the Midwest who didn't even have cable in the TRL days and couldn't watch MTV? How did they see videos?
They're not seeing videos.
Okay, but they are now.
They're listening to the songs on the radio. That's how they were getting it.
But they are now.
That don't even make sense.
What do you mean?
Whatever you're arguing. Listen, here's my question. So, okay, basically what this boils down to is you're saying people aren't going to subscribe to Tidal just to see videos because
it's not an incentive enough.
How about podcasts? Suppose they put
original
exclusive content on Tidal. Suppose
the same shit Spotify did today.
Did 2 episodes a week now, but one of them only lives on Tidal. Are people going to go there and listen to that?
The only way I see them going there and doing that is if they copy the Netflix model, which is take an existing show that had success and finish out the series on Netflix. For example, they did that shit for Arrested Development. They do a short series, and it's basically a trick where they trick people going, hey, all these Arrested Development fans, you guys really like Arrested Development? Well, we're going to do a short season if you sign up for Netflix. And then we go, oh, okay, I'd love to do that. And then once you're signed up, you see how great the platform is and et cetera. But you can't just sit there after 45 days and accuse people of not supporting you, but supporting these other companies that have been here for fucking 40 years. It's arrogant.
No,
it's fucking
it's not
arrogant.
It's not arrogant.
It is.
It's just like the same narrative you talk about when you say, if a white guy kills a white guy, nobody cares. Mm-hmm. If a white guy kills a black guy, then it's a story. Mm-hmm. The narrative of blacks not supporting their own is always going to be a popular narrative.
So he's
always
using that narrative as well.
And guess what? The only reason he's saying that is in defense of what people are saying about him.
Which is,
why would I make him rich? He's already rich. They put all of their net worths up. Everybody that was on that stage, they had a list. All of their net worths up. They want us to pay more money. You want us to feel bad that y'all are getting robbed by Spotify. Y'all getting robbed by whoever, Apple.
I believe that. I believe in that. I think it was horrible marketing, and we've discussed that before. Where you told me that Jay took the veil off. Is that them calling back?
Hold on, Shiana.
Lord have mercy.
We're arguing about something else now, but we just want to put. We're on the podcast right now. It's me, Andrew Schultz, and Wax.
We need a picture.
He's once again lying about Phoenicia. Was Phoenicia fat?
She was very fat.
Okay.
Define very fat.
Yes, define it.
Phoenicia. I mean, who is that? Shiana.
This is Shiana.
Put the bottom.
She's short, so it's distributed differently.
Let me ask you a question.
If you were taller,
Shiana.
you'd be like maybe sick.
Shiana.
Yes.
Does she look like the poop emoji?
She looks like the poop emoji a little bit with a wig.
Thank you, Shiana. Have a nice day. I'll call you back.
You're welcome.
All right.
Listen, he's over there texting everybody.
I ain't texting
and
nobody.
He texted her everything to say just now.
Okay, back to what we were saying. What were we just talking about? It was we were just talking about. Oh, okay, yeah. The problem is their marketing plan for Tidal was shitty. Their marketing plan the whole time should have been, hey, we've got exclusive content, we've got things that nobody else have. We're gonna have TV shows, live content.
Make it look cool.
Make it just look cool.
Don't make it seem like they're fighting for the rights of rich people.
Exactly. I'm looking at you and you're saying, oh, we're not getting enough money on Spotify. I have $1 billion, but I'm not getting enough money on YouTube.
Let's be clear. No matter who you were,
Shut up.
If Phil Knight was to come out and say that, Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs, they'd get the same reaction.
The exact same reaction. Exactly.
People would be like, what you mean you're not making enough money?
Remember Jerry Stackhouse when he said, hey, Jordan makes $36 million. Don't I deserve
not
Jerry
Stackhouse, Latrell Sprewell. When he turned down that contract and said, I can't feed my family. It was like a 4-year, $25 million contract. He was like, I can't feed my family with $25 million. They got him the fuck out the league.
We said, hey, fuck you and your family. Fuck you and all your family members, and I hope you all starve.
You can't approach it from that
Don't ask the poor for fucking money. Like, I honestly get annoyed when it's Spike Lee even does a fundraiser, one of those fundraiser
Kickstarter.
shit. The Kickstarter for a movie. You're a millionaire. What are you doing at Kickstarter for me? If you really believe in the product, put your fucking money up like Dame Dash says.
I'm not mad at that because that's his way of not going to corporate backers and asking for money.
So you're just going to take advantage of us and give
us
to the people. Hold on, you're going to take advantage of us and give us way less than the corporate people would get. You're just taking advantage of the people.
He gave everybody. If you invested in that movie, no. If you invested in that movie, you got equity in the movie, depending on what you donated.
You didn't get equity. You got a T-shirt that said the fucking name of the movie.
No, it's not. That depends on what you donated. Why do you say these things and don't know what you're talking about?
Because I know what I'm fucking talking about. What do you get for the investments? Tell me what it is.
It depends.
Okay, give me an example.
I don't remember the number, but one number was like a T-shirt. Another number was like you was like executive producer of the film.
Hold on. So you are saying what I said is accurate. That if you do donate a certain amount,
based on a certain number.
Okay, so why are you saying I don't know what I'm talking about?
Because you said that you make it seem like that's all it was. That's not the truth.
When people donate a certain amount, they get a T-shirt.
If that was like the lowest amount.
Okay, but they still get a fucking T-shirt. That's what it is. I'm not saying something that's inaccurate.
It was kind of inaccurate.
No,
you made it seem like that's all he did.
100% accurate.
That's just like you know who else did that? Aaron Magruder did that when he wanted to do the Uncle Ruckus movie. You could get executive producer credits, equity in the film, all kind of shit. So that's really not a bad deal. I don't think so.
Here's the difference. you're not giving back as much. It's a great deal for the producer, right? The producer, you're basically getting money for free or at a way lower rate. It's the people can be a bank or a bank can be a bank. The bank is going to say, hey, we're going to loan you $10 million. You're going to have to pay us back $14 million.
Hey.
Wait for it. The people go, hey, we'll lend you $10 million and you just pay us back a T-shirt. That's the difference. Of course, the producer is going to want to go to the people.
Depending on what you donate, though.
I'm just saying you're taking advantage of the people, bro. You're taking advantage of the people.
If you donate the $10,000 in Spike Lee's movie, he makes you executive producer in equity. That's an investment.
Well, I need to see that. That's a possibility.
No, that's not what even Kickstarter said. That's not what it's about. I can read you Kickstarter's official statement.
What was the statement?
They said the people launching and backing projects like this are participating in a new way of funding. In Spike's case, an alternative to film's traditional investment model. Backers are supporting Spike not to buy into the potential profits of the film, but because they connect with his body of work. They think the rewards he's offering are great, and they want to be part of bringing this film to life. This isn't charity. It's a direct exchange between an artist and a willing audience, similar to the model Mozart and others used to fund work centuries ago.
Look, I'm not.
Well, he got $1.4 million.
I'm not against it.
Okay.
Look, I'm not against it.
He had 6,000 people, 6,421 backers, $1.4 million.
I'm not against it because I like the idea of going right to. I like the idea of going right to your fans and saying, "Hey, how much money would you pay for me to make this movie?"
I don't see the difference between. I would rather do that, honestly. It's like you're begging corporate anyway. You got to go into these film studios and beg them to back you.
Everybody would rather do that.
And what if they don't see your vision?
Everybody would rather do that, Charlamagne.
I'd rather just get the money and bring my vision to life.
Exactly. Everybody would rather do that because you have to pay back way less. It's a way better investment. It's like, that's just math.
I don't see a problem with what Spike Lee's doing. I don't see a problem with what Jay-Z's doing with Tidal. I don't see a problem with what Phil Knight's doing. I don't see a problem with what Steve Jobs doing. Because guess what? We're all trying to get somebody to buy into something. You need people to come to your shows.
Sure.
We want people to buy Brilliant Idiots merchandise. I want people to listen to the radio. I want them to advertise on this podcast.
Absolutely.
Only thing I would ask as a consumer is give me great content.
Exactly.
And I think that eventually, I think Tidal's doing it now. Tidal give you a great week of content.
All I care about, and as soon as I've been in this business, the only thing I've cared about is just creating great shit. That's the only thing I've tried to do, and money has come after that. I've never looked for money. Now, when you come out there, if I come out there and I start going to people, hey, I got this other thing, and I can make more money if you guys support it, now I'm like, well, no, that's not how this works. If I go, yo, I got this platform. It's the best music platform. It's got the best content. It's got the hottest shit because I respect you guys as my consumers and I want you guys as my consumers to have the best possible thing out there. As a consumer, I'm going to go, you know what? I want to fuck with this because he's giving me the greatest content. I'm not going to fuck with some shit so you make 10% more.
You know what Jay-Z, you know what Jay-Z underestimated? He underestimated people's comprehension skills. Because me, personally, when I saw it, the first thing I thought was, all of these artists are involved with a music streaming service. This shit is going to be dope because they're going to be releasing exclusive content, music, videos, whatever.
Sure.
It's theirs. Like, why would they continue to give all of this free content to Spotify and YouTube and whoever else when they can do it on their own site? So in my mind, I'm thinking this shit is going to be dope. I'm not thinking anything else. He didn't have to tell me this is going to be dope.
I'm with you.
But guess what? Guess what? You have to nowadays. You got to hold motherfuckers' hands. You got to tell them exactly what you're going to do. You have to. Yes, you do.
I don't think
we don't give people the credit they deserve for being stupid.
We had this exact discussion where
we're in the A-Town Welvin era.
I believe you.
Okay,
A-Town Welvin and Tiff. Don't leave Tiff out of that group.
You have to hold people's hands nowadays.
Look,
man.
I agree with you, but we had this conversation where you said to me, what Jay should have done is he shouldn't have said. Jay was being overly honest, is what you said.
He was being overly
Jay
honest.
was being overly honest. He was being gratuitous with information. He basically said to the people who I think he cares about.
He told the people the truth.
He told the people the truth. And here's the reality. Sometimes the truth is not what they want to hear.
They don't. Why pull the veil back?
Don't pull the veil back. There's no reason to pull the veil back.
Why pull the veil back?
I think it's that's my feeling. Is just tell us you're going to give us great content and let me invest in great content. You're one of the greatest rappers that's ever lived. You're one of the greatest content creators that's ever lived, that's ever been put on this fucking earth. That's all you got to do is continue to create amazing content. That's all I'm saying. Don't get me into the finances. And as far as the Spike Lee thing is, I love Spike's movies and I support that shit fully. But at the same time, you can't be upset if a consumer goes, wait a minute, you're a multimillionaire and I have a couple kids and I'm I don't have that much disposable income. Why are you asking me for money? I love your stuff, but why are you asking me for money? That's a little weird to me. You can't be surprised if that's their reaction. Now, if somebody that has, disposable income and I love Spike, fuck, I'll give him 10 grand because I believe in Spike as a creator. But you just can't be surprised if there is some kind of reaction.
Well, yeah, I agree with that. And the thing is, you got to give things time. It's only been 45 days. And now we're starting to see what Tidal can do. 2 exclusive Jay-Z concerts that you could only get into if you were a Tidal subscriber, and you could only see if you had Tidal as a subscription. At least in live in real time, which was amazing to see live in real time because people hate to be left out. I tweeted Beanie Siegel, 3,000 retweets. You lying? Oh shit! Fuck! I gotta get Tidal. Only reason I saw it because I was there. You know what I'm saying? People want that. Beyonce, Nicki Minaj video drop on Monday. All you see is people. I'm gonna read you. This is Duval's. I'm gonna read you Duval's exact text to me on Monday, or whatever day it was. Hold on. This is funny. Jay killed him with that Beyonce and Nicki video. All these hoes subscribing now. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes people react. Nobody wants to be left out.
You had a great point about being left out. That's the whole Studio 54 model, the nightclub model.
Yes.
Right? Instead of saying, hey, if you have enough money, you can get in here, we're going to sit there with a red rope and go, if I like the way you dress, you get in.
Listen,
and that's what it is.
Even when you talk about all the other sites snatching the video, don't stop that first 20 minutes.
And people want to be part of that, sure.
When you looking, all of a sudden, you see Beyonce and Nicki trending. You're like, what the fuck are they trending for? It only take a few thousand motherfuckers to trend. What the fuck going on? They got a video. Where the fuck is the video? It's on Tidal. Holy shit! That need to want it right then and there will make you subscribe.
I don't agree, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because the hottest show on television, arguably Game of Thrones, right? Within an hour of being out, is available online for illegal streaming. The Mayweather fight available online for illegal streaming.
Nobody wants to watch it after the fact show.
Listen, I agree with you. When it comes to sports, yes, you're absolutely right. I agree.
Even Game of Thrones.
But Game of Thrones, I've watched plenty through illegal streaming.
It depends what kind of heat is generating on social media at the time. Because if I'm sitting around somewhere and I'm seeing all these motherfuckers tweeting about some shit, my curiosity will get the best of me right then and there. I'm like, well, here's the thing. The video's 3 minutes long, right? Which means within 6 minutes, it's going to be up on some site for you to watch. I can wait 6 minutes to not spend $10 a month. That's why I'm saying this series right here that they have, just using music videos as a platform to draw people in, I don't think is enough incentive. If they create something else, maybe it's a TV show, maybe it's an exclusive interview series, they got movies and stuff
maybe
coming.
If it's movies, you know what I'm saying? If they have something else which is enough of a draw and long form enough, I think Tidal can work. If it's something like Netflix. But for just a music video that comes out every few weeks, that's not enough to justify $10.
Hold on, can I ask a question? This might be a stupid question.
Yeah.
Charlamagne and I looked for the video this morning. We couldn't find it. So Tidal's a streaming site. Like Netflix is a streaming site. Unless I'm wrong, you can't rip House of Cards and put it on
You're
YouTube.
wrong.
You can?
Yeah, absolutely. I used to watch House of Cards entirely on
So that's
streaming.
what some people are doing.
Absolutely.
But then
I haven't seen it.
But then
they'll take it down though.
No.
People like me subscribe just because what?
Convenience.
Better quality?
Not even quality, convenience. Netflix is such a convenient platform and the amount of money is so little that you go, at least the way I do it is I go, hey, it is easier for me to just watch this and stream through all these other videos than it is for me to go onto the streaming site, click the right link, do that thing. Even though that's only 2 minutes, $7 is worth that 2 minutes 4 times a month. And it's so cheap. Now, if Netflix was $50, I'm streaming.
Then we go back to YouTube.
Then we go back to YouTube, or we go back for these
I'm
things.
paying for Netflix $50.
A lot of people wouldn't, in my opinion.
I am simply because they've shown me what they can do. I'm a Netflix junkie.
You're proven.
I'm all in.
You're like
I'm
a Sirius XM user. That's where I think Sirius XM fucked up. I think if Sirius XM literally gave a Sirius XM box to every person in America and gave them a month free.
They do.
No, but they didn't give it to every single person in America.
And when you buy a new car, it's damn near in every car.
Yeah, but every person in America doesn't buy a new car. I don't have a car.
No, this been going on for some years.
But my point is, when they popped off, if they did that, right on popping off, and everybody had it, it's an incredible service, the Sirius XM. I mean, there's all these channels, it's amazing. So, but the thing is, the fact that I have to go invest in a fucking box, I have to figure out all this shit. When it's there for you, we'll do it.
I mean, don't get it fucked up. Sirius XM did the smartest thing in the world, which was hire Howard Stern. So people that wanted to hear Howard went and bought Sirius XM and didn't give a fuck about what else was on there. The problem with them is
consumer, though.
But the problem with them is they didn't do anything else.
You're right.
They got Opie and Anthony. Okay, cool. But who else is gonna make you want to subscribe to it other than Howard Stern?
And I think it hurt Howard. I think it hurt Howard.
Oh, it absolutely hurt Howard. I agree with you. But here's the thing.
How did it hurt Howard?
He became less relevant.
Absolutely.
I don't necessarily believe that. He made $500 million.
I didn't say it hurt his pocketbook.
Now he's on American.
I'm saying it hurt his.
Got talent. Like
I was aware of every interview Howard did when he was on the radio. It was the same way the Breakfast Club interviews are a cultural event. It drives the conversation. in hip hop.
Sirius XM interviews with
Howard was the same way. If Alex Baldwin came on Howard, it was an event. Now it happens. I don't know about it.
I can honestly say I watch more Howard interviews and hear more Howard interviews now that he's on satellite.
But that's because technology has changed. There's more access to it.
I agree with that. When he was on terrestrial, I couldn't even tell you what radio station Howard Stern was on.
I think he was bigger, but again, the model is flawed because the only people that are coming to Sirius XM are the fans of Howard. Whereas if you give everybody a box and you go, hey, trust us, this fucking box is really good and this product is really good, then just like you're addicted to Netflix and I'm addicted to Netflix, I'll be addicted to XM.
I don't think
to
they're good curators, to be honest with you.
So and then
I think that's part of it. I think that's part of it with Tidal. I think that's part of it with loudspeakers. You have to be able to curate. I don't think they've ever done a really successful
I'm not
job.
addicted to shit on satellite. I could give two fucks.
What have you stuck around?
Did
people stick around for the Foxhole? No one stuck around for that.
I used to listen to the Foxhole a little bit.
It's all right.
I listened to Who Kid a little bit.
Who Kid's all right.
I'm saying? I listened to Howard a lot a bit. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't give two shits. Now I'm tired of talking about other people's shit. Let's get back to our shit.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Just pay some bills.
Get clear, smoother skin with Bevel, everybody. Yes. Who doesn't want that? I just want to say, Natasha Sandy, I think she undersold my skin. You know what I mean? I was ready for her to lay an amazing compliment on my fucking beautiful epidermis, and she hit me with it looks okay, and I got to wear some suntan lotion. So I just want to put that out there in the world. That being said, Bevel is the first and only shaving system created for men with coarse, curly hair. Charlemagne.
Yes. If you were listening last week, you heard what Dr. Natasha Sandy said, all of that good stuff. But we also want to thank you, Tristan Walker, for finally addressing this unique need in the marketplace, okay? And remember, it's not just about a great shave. Unboxing the Bevel kit feels like an event. The starter kit comes with a safety razor, shaving brush, blades, priming oil, shave cream, and a cooling, restoring balm, okay? It's time to upgrade your shaving routine. Check out getbevel.com today. Use code IDIOTS to get 20% off your first month at getbevel.com. That's GETBEVEL.com.
Can I just say real quick that I spoke to Dr. Sandy too, and she suggested that she looked at my skin and decided that I had razor bumps despite not being what you would consider the normal Bevel customer. And she suggested I try it, and I actually did shave with it for the first time.
You look great.
No money was exchanged for that. That was an organic conversation between me and your dermatologist.
Try that cooling lotion on your balls, Chris. I'm
telling you,
that. Change your life. Change your life, Chris.
Well, listen, I want to say rest in peace to my man Chinks Drugs.
Yes.
You know, if you haven't heard, Chinks Drugs was gunned down in his hometown. Is that hometown, Queens, or is that a borough?
He's from Queens.
Yeah, he's from Queens. Like it's your borough of Queens.
Yeah.
And you know, I just want to take this time to tell everybody, fuck the hood. Fuck the hood physically, and fuck the hood mentality. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everything that you believe about the hood. Because I'm going to tell you something about life, right? As you get older, you will realize that belief you have in the hood is complete bullshit. That belief you have in the hood is like the same belief that you have in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. It's some shit you hold on to as a child. But you get to a certain age and you realize, I don't give a fuck about this place. Okay? That place will do nothing. The hood is like an animal that has babies and then it eats its own children. That's what the motherfucking hood does. Okay? And Chinks wasn't even the type of guy from what I knew. I'm not going to act like I knew Chinks like that, but me and Chinks used to talk and conversate, and I'd see it. I just saw him about a couple weeks ago in the airport. Chinks was a cool dude, seemed like a ladies' man. He wasn't on no rah-rah shit. He wasn't even one of the motherfuckers like, yo, this is my set, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll blow your motherfucking brains, all that shit. He never was like that. Like, put it like this. If something like this happened to Young Thug, you'd be like, okay, yeah. All right, I seen that coming.
Yeah.
Didn't see nothing like this in Chinks' future at all. Not even a little bit. Yeah. But he comes, he's in Queens, where motherfuckers are probably just jealous and envious of him because this guy is on his way up out of here, coming through in his nice Porsche, 5 o'clock in the morning, and they decide to wet his shit the fuck up. Why do we continuously show love to something that does not give us any love back? The love you have for the streets will never be reciprocated by the streets. Ever. The respect you show your hood, you'll never get that respect back, because the hood, the streets, the slums, the gutters, whatever you want to call them, don't give a fuck about you. Period. You know, we always talk about the crabs in the barrel mentality. What do you think the barrel is?
The hood, my friend.
The hood is the fucking barrel. The hood is the bucket. The crabs are the people in the bucket. But the actual bucket is the motherfucking hood. You know what your mentality should be with the hood? Get out, give back, strive to make it better. And by strive to make it better, man, I don't even mean like, I guess I do mean strive to make the hood better, but the hood is a mind state. So I'm saying try to make these young kids' minds better. These young impressionable kids, show them, yeah, I'm from right here, right from where you from, but I have transcended my circumstances. Okay, this may be where you started, but this does not have to be where you finish. But if you don't get out, this is where you go motherfucking finish. Period.
Beautiful. Yeah, I can't disagree with you. I think it's just fucked up, man. I spoke to Tax about it, and because I wanted to know if he knew if there was any beef or any kind of lingering shit, going on. Like, what was the cause of this or the catalyst of this?
Whenever there's a shooting, holla at Tax, though.
Yeah, Tax
when
is
there's
like
a murder, holla at Tax,
man.
though.
He knows everything that's going on. He's plugged in, and he's like, honestly, he said, dude, it's just pure jealousy. He wasn't even having beef with people in the neighborhood like that, and it's just fucked up because fucked up for so many reasons. One, it's like killing someone who's doing better than you doesn't make you do better.
Not at all.
So you just kill someone for no reason.
Dimming my light don't make you shine.
Yeah, you still dim, bro.
What is the point?
It's over.
What is the point?
It's like if you take away my food but throw it away, you still hungry.
You're still hungry.
It's better to rob him. Don't kill him. Just at least you get something from fucking robbing somebody.
What did you killing Chink's drugs do for you?
Absolutely, it's gonna end you. You're gonna end up in jail because they're gonna find. Hey, streets talk, man.
I'm snitching.
Hey, listen.
As soon as I find out, listen. I don't believe
dude.
in that stop snitching shit.
Fuck
I'm
that.
a crime preventer.
Fuck that.
Remember that old McGruff shit they used to show? Shot take a bite out of crime. That's me, and I'm not just biting one letter. Okay, you know why? Because I feel like a motherfucker that gets that jealous and that envious that would do that to Chinks.
He'll do it to someone
else. He'll do it to me.
Yep.
You remember on goddamn Spider-Man when motherfucking Peter Parker.
His boy?
No, Peter Parker didn't stop that guy from robbing the dude
and
he was
killed
working
his
for.
uncle?
That dude killed his uncle. That's how I look at life.
Hey, take that motherfucker out.
I'm telling.
Hey,
I'm telling, man.
I think you're right too, and it will. And listen, you can't get away with crimes these days.
No,
I'm sorry. You can't get away with a fucking speeding ticket these days. There are cameras everywhere, every single convenience store. They're gonna get these guys. It's not even a question. You don't even have to snitch. The city's wired. You're going to get caught.
You don't even want people on the street like that.
But this is the issue. This is why people don't go back to the hood. This is why people don't share with the hood. And we're not talking about just black shit. It could be anything. It's just this is why people don't. It's because when they leave, they know what's waiting there. And when somebody tries to be like, nah, I'm not going to be the one that forgets about the hood. These are the streets that raised me. I'm going to be back in there. They get fucking shot and killed. So fucking leave, dude.
Listen,
leave.
I'm from Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Population a little bit more than 9,000 now, right?
Oh, people have been fucking.
People been fucking.
We got another
People
G.
been fucking and moving. Listen, I give back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I give turkeys at Thanksgiving. I'm gonna do a book bag
from
drive
a safe location.
Yeah, from the school.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
are guarded.
I'm not going to the same hoods I used to. Yeah. I used to run in. I have no reason to be there. Now they're my boys. So if they want to see me,
come to my
come where I'm at. I'm in a much better place.
There we go.
Okay,
there we go.
Let's go Let's go downtown Charleston. There's no need for us to be back here.
Hey, stop shitting on somebody in your situation for not going back to the hood. It's the same thing as basketball. Remember Michael Jordan stopped being able to jump high? And what did he do? He didn't continue trying to dunk on people. He developed a fadeaway jumper, and he scored. So when you stop being able to hang out in the hood safely, meaning you got some money, you develop a different routine. You develop a nice cul-de-sac lifestyle, and you have your boys come out of the fucking hood and hang out in the sack.
We're grown. I'm a married man with kids. My boys got kids. Y'all got kids. We're grown. What reason is it for us to be standing on the corner with beers in our hand, pants hanging off our ass? We look ridiculous. Kids riding by on the school bus. Look at them old wash niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the point?
401ks, health insurance. There is no reason.
Life is good.
Why are we here?
My brother. Listen, hey, in a perfect world, I could wave a magic wand and everybody could experience life the way people who have gotten out of the hood experience it.
Yeah.
But you know why those people who haven't gotten out of the hood don't experience it? Because they haven't gotten out of the hood mentally.
Yeah.
I got homeboys right now will call me. Like, yo, what y'all doing? It's me and such and such, we all over here chilling, watching the game. I'm like, nigga, we was doing that 20 years ago. Like 20 years ago, we was doing the exact same shit. Like, it sounds like, it literally sounds like I go back in time in a time warp. I'm in a time machine. Like, y'all was doing this 20 years ago. Yeah. And I think about how I was the guy who said, you know what? In order to change my life, I got to change my lifestyle. It was a conscious decision. Yeah. You got to let that shit go, bro. Yeah. You got to let that shit go. You got to let go of what's behind you in order to fucking really embrace what's in front of you, bro. Yeah, let that shit go. And I don't even know, to be honest with you, I don't even know if Chinks was playing the hood. From what I heard, he was dropping somebody off and this happened. Nigga, I don't even drop nobody off.
Uber, dog.
Uber. I call you a car service.
Lyft. You get a Lyft, an Uber.
5 in the morning go. 5 in the morning go where? Excuse me, say what?
Queens what? No.
I call you Uber, man.
Yeah, it's not even.
Call you Uber,
but it's not even a question. It's just fucking tragic and sucks.
It's sad, man. Fuck the hood.
You had a good point actually that you Instagrammed where you said show love to people while they're here because you don't know. What was something?
Because I see everybody this week
shouting out,
tweeting about Chinks drugs and how he was next. Like I see a lot of radio personalities, a lot of teachers like, yo, he was next. I
got a point about that.
If he was, then why weren't y'all showing him love when he was alive? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like he get some spins here and there, but y'all wasn't going all in on him like he was the next. If he was really the next guy, the next guy gets that next love look like, oh, he's next. Play his shit 100 miles per hour. Mm-hmm. And so I tweeted a tweet that I posted back in 2013 because Chinks had a record that I still love to this day called Feelings. Yeah. And I tweeted, yo, Feelings still my shit. Mm-hmm. And he retweeted me and put, man, thanks for the love, big homie. And whenever I used to see me, he started saying, yo, man, thanks for the love, man. You be shouting me out, showing me love. And I didn't even know him. I like that record. Yeah. I'm not even going to sit here and act like I was a huge Chink drug fan.
I like the song.
I like the song. Sure. And I used to like to hear him on a couple of joints. And so it's like, I posted that just to say, man, yo, when somebody's here and they're doing their thing, salute them. People are scared to show love nowadays because motherfuckers will be like, oh, he dick riding.
But that's the thing. Now you're a fucking necrophiliac. You're dick riding a dead dude, right? Because it's the same thing that you...
God damn, show.
But no, I'm serious. It's like...
Shit.
Do you know what I mean? Like
that's true.
But it is true because it's like, it's the... Why is it you're so afraid to be vulnerable while someone's alive, but the second they're dead, you got tears coming down your face and all this other shit?
Because nobody will call you a dick right. No, I'm going to tell you some funny shit, though.
Stop living your... You wouldn't do it.
I know, go. Some funny shit. It's really not funny, but it's kind of funny. Yeah. When I posted that tweet, right, and I put like, yo, how come when you showing somebody love and support when they're alive, you a dick rider? Yeah. I'm like, what's the difference when they're dead? Yeah. Dude hit me on the Instagram and said, still dick riding. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you piece of fucking shit without a compassionate bone in your body.
Nah,
he was like, you still dick riding.
Dude, you could call it dick riding. I got nothing wrong with dick riding.
I show love, man.
Hey, man, call it whatever you want. I will, because if I believe in something, I want people to know about it.
Let me tell you something. I went to that Jay-Z B-side concert.
Incredible.
I felt 16, 17 again. Because the last time I
thought you were going to say I felt 16, 17 inches in me. That's how much dick riding I had at least 17 in me. This shit was Lexington Steel in me.
I was dick riding the fuck out of Hov, nigga. Shit. Screaming and shit, you know what I'm saying? Tell him to sign my shirt. But listen.
Help!
The last Jay-Z concert I went to was 1999.
Oh shit, you jerk him off like this?
No, with the rock sign.
With the rock sign?
The last Jay-Z concert I went to was 1999, North Charleston Coliseum. It was Jay-Z, DMX, Meth and Red.
Jesus Christ.
I was like 18 years old. I'm like,
when was it? Sorry, when was it?
I think it was 99. I want to say it was 99.
What a concert. It's amazing.
The Hard Knock Life Tour. So that shit felt like that Saturday night. Young, not giving a fuck, singing every song word for word. Then Jeezy, my top 5 favorite rappers are Jay-Z, Jeezy, Nas, T.I., Killer Mike, and Ghostface Killer. That's 6. Those are my top 6 favorite rappers. Not Scarface too. That's 7. So when I see Jeezy and Jay-Z on stage doing Dope Boys Go Crazy, nigga, I'm losing it. Yo, sweating this shit, singing this shit word for word. You know what I mean? And I see people tweeting like, yo, Charlamagne in here enjoying this shit, man. That's what this is a dope concert. Yeah. Why? It's not dick riding when everybody enjoys it, huh? If we're all in unison enjoying it together, it's not dick riding.
What? Dude,
let me have been the only motherfucker in there showing love.
Honestly, this goes true to all fucking guy shit. It's not gay if a bunch of dudes do it. Look at fraternities, right? They're all slapping each other on the ass with the paddles, but there's a bunch of guys doing it, so it's not gay. Fucking sports, right? There's no reason the quarterback shouldn't just start with the football.
Yeah. I don't understand.
Why does he have to take the football from a guy's asshole every single play? Why can't he just hold the football and go hike and then the play starts?
Oh, that's for the ladies. Oh, I've been figured that out.
Wait, what?
When all those guys are bent over at the line, that's strictly for the NFL.
Oh, because there's tons of females that watch NFL.
But they're trying to get.
They're watching Bachelor reruns. They're not watching the fucking NFL.
Can I say something about the NFL? Yeah. The NFL is the greatest reality show.
You had a good point
on the planet.
Are we finished up with this one topic? Because I know I did derail us about dick riding.
Well, rest in peace to Chinks Drugs. Fuck the hood. Put a stamp on that.
Yeah, exactly. And dick ride, guys. Seriously, get some lube.
Don't be afraid to be a fucking fan, man. What's wrong being a fan?
You can dick ride me, and I promise I won't nut.
You know what? And
I'll tell you before I nut, guys. I just want to let you know if you want to dick ride.
It's hard to sound. It's hard not to sound like, the OG that's complaining about this era. But the truth of the matter is, you know why y'all motherfuckers don't know how to be fans in this era? Because y'all ain't got shit to be fans of. Okay, a lot of the shit y'all like sucks. All right, I understand. You don't know what it feels like to be a fan. You didn't witness the greatness that we witnessed. I'm sorry.
You don't think it's a lack of confidence?
Confidence in yourself.
Yeah, because if you have self-confidence, you don't mind giving it up for people.
Yeah, when you truly feel great and know you're great, you applaud greatness in others.
Hello, have you ever seen athletes who are fucking supremely confident talk about other athletes? Like, ask athletes about Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Like, athletes who know that they're the shit talk about AI.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, I've never seen a competitor like that.
Great people love other great people because it makes them better. The competition makes them better. You know why Floyd Mayweather is saying, man, I don't feel like fighting no more, man. This shit feel like work. Because he don't got no fucking competition.
There's no more fucking comp. Great point.
There's nobody that makes him feel great.
How am I going to get to the gym every day if I'm not worried?
For what? You know why LeBron James losing his hair? You want to know why LeBron's losing his motherfucking hair?
LeBron's competing.
He's stressed like a motherfucker. LeBron is out there competing. Okay? LeBron like, hold up. Y'all keep telling me I'm the greatest motherfucker in the world, but Michael didn't have these problems. And Kobe didn't seem to have these problems either. All right?
Oh, fuck.
It's the difference. So the moral of the story is, don't be afraid to be a fan. Okay? If you love something, it's not dick riding. Mm-hmm. If you don't like something, it's not hating. It's just a matter of opinion, but don't be afraid to be a fan.
Yeah, people want everything to be neutral now.
No.
They want all neutrality. They want zero opinions about anything. You ever notice that? They know if you like something too much, you're dick riding. If you hate something, you're whatever. What is it? You're a hater. You're a hater. What you want us all to be like, it's pretty good. It's not bad. What kind of fucking lifestyle
is that?
I want passion, yo. Be passionate about, hey, I fucking love this dude. This guy's amazing. He's the best at it. You know what? I don't like this fucking music. That's fine. That's it. That's fine. You don't have to like everything.
You don't have to like everything.
I'm tired. Dude, you know what I realize about people? You don't watch Game of Thrones?
No.
I'm going to do a little spoiler alert for Game of Thrones, but you should have already seen it by now. So there's a scene in Game of Thrones where at the last scene, this girl gets raped by her husband. They just got married.
It's not funny.
And it's not funny. It's a girl getting raped. Now, while her like brother-in-law-ish type of guy watches, he's now it's a real fucked up scene, right? Now, people are coming out saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe they did this in this show. I'm leaving the show. I'm not watching the show anymore." Now, here's the thing. Let me say very clearly. And I get upset at this a lot of times. I get upset at people for not being self-aware because I'm very like I just think constantly about situations. So I'm like, well, why wouldn't you think constantly about something? But you're not upset that the girl got raped. You're upset that you like her and she got raped. Because a few episodes back, this chick got raped by her fucking brother, and you were okay with that. Last season, there was a guy who literally raped his daughters, and when they gave birth to boys, fed the boys to zombies, and you were totally okay with that. You're just upset that you like this person that got raped.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, is that people lack total self-awareness. They don't even know the real reason why they're mad.
You know when I realized that? I mean, I've always realized that, but when the whole domestic violence shit was going on last year,
yeah,
Tahiri got beat up in that whole scenario. Nobody gave a fuck.
What do you wait to hear he got beat up by
that guy? Nobody gave a fuck. You know why nobody gave a fuck?
Because they didn't like her.
They look at her like, oh, that's the video chick, the bartender from Love and Hip Hop. Who cares? She acts up on the show.
She was a wild Puerto Rican girl.
Yeah, exactly.
She was getting crazy.
She fights. She acts like she gonna fight on the show anyway. Who cares? She probably was talking shit. Nobody cares.
But here's the thing, I'm cool if you admit that about you. If you go, you know what, I'm biased towards her because I don't really like her. I'll be like, oh, you're honest, that's fine. But don't hop on your fucking domestic violence horse and be like, oh, this is how I feel about all issues of domestic violence. Like we were talking to this girl at Girl Code, remember? We're talking about the Floyd Mayweather situation. She was like, he didn't do enough time for the domestic violence that he did to his ex-wife. And I was like, do you know what he was accused of doing to her? Right? And she was like, no. And I was like, well, then how can you say that he didn't do enough?
She heard that somewhere.
But you know what I'm saying, right?
It's like, she heard somebody say Mayweather didn't get enough time, so she runs with that. That's the era we live in,
dude. And that shit violent. I was thinking about man rape the other day. You know, we talk about this shit all the time, right? And this is some real shit. This is some real shit. I was thinking about man rape, right? Now, I'm being dead serious about this shit, right?
God.
I think that society for real hates men because we think that getting raped is a perfectly reasonable punishment for crime. We know when you go to jail, there's a chance that you get raped. And cats don't pay their taxes, and people come out and go, yo, you got to get raped now. You know what I mean? You didn't pay your taxes. That's just how the law goes.
Who has ever said that?
They say you got to go to jail for not paying your taxes, and you end up getting raped in jail. So you basically saying, go get yourself some dick for not paying your fucking capital gains.
You ain't going to get some dick, but you're going to get some dick. All right? I ain't going to voluntarily get dick talk. I'm not voluntarily going to get this dick, but you going to get some dick.
But you know what I'm saying, right? Why is it okay
you don't get sent to a maximum level security prison for tax violations?
But you get
not maximum security. Yeah,
but you
get.
Right. I would prefer maximum security so it can secure my butt from some dicks.
Listen, you going to get raped.
You gonna get raped, Chris, for $2,000 for selling weed. You gonna get raped.
Listen, I do feel like nobody gives. You know why nobody gives a fuck about man rape?
Why? Please tell me, please, because I've been thinking about this shit.
Because there's nothing. First of all, when I say it, you're gonna laugh.
All right,
if I try to go, hey man, I just got raped. Imagine me going to the police telling them I just got raped,
bro.
Nobody gonna take me serious. First of all, no rape kit for your butt. Is there a rape kit for your butt? I don't know. Is there a rape kit for your butt? I don't know. There's no rape.
What?
One of the mics went out, but it's back.
Oh, it's back.
There's no rape kit. There's no rape kit for your butt. That's number one.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. When Abner Louima said that he was raped by cops, that was investigated.
No, didn't they put a broomstick up his butt?
Yeah, well, that's
broomstick
rape.
is different than a dick.
I can tell my boys they beat me up and put a broomstick up my ass.
And I'm like, yo, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
But if they put a dick up your ass, I'm like, bro, you spit on it.
They beat me up. Why your butt bleeding? I got shot. I got shot now. See, that's the problem. You know why nobody takes man rape serious? Because we don't take it serious.
It's fucked up because I think we don't like men, bro.
Men got it rough. Men do have it. I'm not going to say men have it rougher than women, but men have it rougher than women when it comes to certain things.
Yeah, we just don't care what happens to them.
We don't give a shit.
It's just shitty things happen to men all the time. Nobody gives a fuck. It's not a tragedy. It's not.
Two women can jump me right now, beat me up. If I call the police, the police are going to say, what happened? Two girls beat you up? All right, man. You want to come file a report. You want to press charges.
I'm actually doing a little research on this right now. Mm-hmm. And excuse me, I'm surprised. It's kind of backing up what you're saying. This is from a study in Ohio. The vast majority of male rapes are never reported, although men constitute 5 to 10% of all victims who are raped as adults.
Jesus.
But that's 5 to 10%, and that's the ones that are reported. Imagine all the ones that, I mean, Dave Chappelle had a great joke about that. He's like, there was a serial rapist in Texas, and they said he raped like 10 people. And Chappelle says, Chappelle goes, he raped 10 people. So God knows how many people he really raped. Because I sure as hell am not coming out and saying I did it. So
I got time for that shit, man.
This is shocking. A study in Los Angeles found that 7% of males reported that they had been raped once in their adult lives.
Why are you laughing at this, doggy? What the fuck? You are uncontrollably laughing at this.
That shit is crazy.
You don't think that's high? You really think out of 100?
Yes, I think motherfuckers is out here getting raped, Chris. Matter of fact, I know they are, and I know men aren't reporting it because we will be victim shamed if we do.
That's true.
Okay? You girls always talk about y'all are going to be the ones that are being victim shamed. No, we're the ones that if we get raped, I don't feel like I can come forward and tell anybody.
Be honest. If Wax got raped, does he lose his job as your bodyguard?
No, listen.
No,
first of all, let's be clear. Wax is my brother.
Yeah.
That's one of my closest friends in the world. We've
Yeah.
been down for each other 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
If he was to get raped by a man, he would not be my friend no more because there's no way he could take the punishment and the torture that I would inflict on him every day. There's no way he could take the jokes that I would have for him every single. First of all, Wax thinks he can beat anybody in the world.
What if it happened?
So for a man to rape him, you got beat up and got raped.
Now, what if we found out the man was fat?
Oh,
Will we not even believe it? We'd be like, listen, you tell Fenicio. You tell Fenicio.
You mean to tell me even when you attracting the opposite sex?
The same
fat guys? I mean the same sex? Even when you attracting the same sex, they fat and ugly? Listen, man. Moral of the story is if you are a friend, don't tell us you got raped as a man. Women will be here for you. But if you remember to cast the guy code, unless you don't want these jokes to get off,
Jesus Christ, Charlamagne.
Keep that shit to yourself. Okay?
Right. Look, FanDuel is changing the way people play fantasy sports. Oh, give every single game that playoff type game on the line excitement this season and join FanDuel today. Pick a brand new team any day you want. Entry fees start at just $1.
Yep.
No season-long commitment and no upfront fees. The leader in one-day fantasy sports for all real money with immediate cash fans.
Listen, stop waiting 6 months to win a league. Play today. Win tonight. It's not just baseball. You can play NHL and NBA playoff games on FanDuel.com. Nobody cares about the NBA and NHL. We're going to talk about that in a second.
Oh, right? I love the NBA. You're lying.
You can dump those bums on the Clippers. The Clippers are done. You can dump those bums on the Clippers.
That's the point. You're not stuck now. If you had a bunch of guys on the
Clippers, not
the on is in this shit.
Yeah, now you can get a new squad.
All right, dump the fucking Clippers. Pick up James Harden, but he's going to be out just in a minute, too. Do you pick up Kyrie Irving for the week? That's a great choice because the Cavs are probably going to win it all. Or go with the Australian guy who leg locked Todd Gibson. Who was the Australian guy that leg locked Todd Gibson?
I couldn't remember his name.
Wait, they showed that leg locked Todd Gibson?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about last night.
I don't know. Matt Raz wrote this. He clearly doesn't watch sports. Okay.
So who's the white guy on the Cavs with the? It's an Italian name, but he's like he's Australian. Deladova.
Oh,
yeah, Deladova.
All right. Last week, Dave from New Mexico turned $3 into $10,000.
Woo!
In one night on FanDuel. Join him and the over 1 million people who have already won money playing fantasy sports on FanDuel. FanDuel is paying out more than $2.5 million every single day this MLB season, but you have to play to win, so sign up today. Go to FanDuel.com and click on the microphone in the upper right-hand corner. Use our code BRILLIANT and sign up now. Special offer for new users. For every dollar you deposit, FanDuel will match it with up to $200 that gets earned as you play. That's a bonus of up to $200. Offer is only good for the first 50 people that use our code BRILLIANT. Don't forget to use our code BRILLIANT. FanDuel.com, where every day is a new season. That's FanDueldot.com. Sign up today. I always feel like I'm about to spell fabulous when I do that. Now, let's talk about the NBA, right?
Oh, okay.
The NBA and the NHL.
Yeah.
Those sports needs help.
Okay, I disagree with you about the NBA.
I'm going to tell you why they need help.
And the NHL.
The NFL is the greatest reality show going today.
I could not agree with you more.
Most popular sport in America.
Could not agree with you more.
And the reason it's the most popular sport in America is because with everything else in America, if it don't got no drama, no scandal attached to it, we're not really that interested, bro. The NBA has probably had one of the best playoffs I've seen in a long time. Star caliber players, and nobody gives a shit.
I disagree.
Listen, the past 2 weeks, if you watch ESPN, all you see is motherfucking Deflategate. Deflategate. You would think it was football season.
Dude.
I turn on ESPN radio, listening to my man Robin Lundberg in the morning. Last night I fall asleep in the third quarter of the Golden State Rockets game. This was this morning.
Yeah.
I don't even know who won. So I'm turning on the radio. It took them 40 fucking minutes, and I still didn't find out who won the game. I didn't find out who won the game until I walked into the radio station and had to look up the score myself because he was talking about Deflategate still, and the fucking New York Knicks 4th pick. And that's only because it was in New York. So for 30 minutes, you talked about the Knicks 4th pick. So that means that whatever else everybody else was talking about on ESPN had nothing to do with that New York Knicks 4th pick. Turn on First Take today. The draft was last night.
Yep.
Deflategate still.
Yep.
Why?
No, you said it. You got the answer. You just said it.
The drama and the scandal.
Dude, Love and Hip Hop is nothing compared to the NFL. You think Love and Hip Hop is a reality show? The NFL is the reality show of Love and Hip Hop.
People love people love and hip hop for the dysfunction, but I love the dysfunction more when it's 100,000-aires, multi-millionaires
using everything. Dude, come on.
All Tom Brady did was fucking deflate a couple goddamn footballs.
And he didn't even deflate him.
Why are we acting like this motherfucker killed somebody?
Dude. I mean, look, I couldn't agree with you more. I just about the NFL, and I think it's so great. And I think the fact that there's so few games and there's such a high risk of injury makes everything so much more urgent. You know, if there was only 20 basketball games, every single one would matter. And you see these guys dive into the fucking stands and an injury would be crazy. You know,
I think it's just a scandal. Think about it, right? I was thinking about the biggest NBA headlines in the past couple of years. Kevin Garnett, when he told Melo, Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Kevin Garnett, when he said Charlie Villanueva looked like a cancer patient.
Front page of the paper. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith. So J.R. Smith when he's in the motherfucking club drinking champagne with Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up gang signs, whatever the fuck he be doing. Nobody cares when shit is clean. Steph Curry scored how much? 36 points the other night? Guess what the big talk was today on the internet? His daughter at the goddamn press conference. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose, kid with him at the press conference. Nobody cares about the NBA, dog.
The NBA is white on white crime.
Nobody cares.
Nobody fucking cares. Now, here's the thing. I, as a basketball fan, love it. I think you, as a basketball fan,
love it.
Okay, fair. But in terms of the casual sports fan, it doesn't have the excitement as the NFL does, because you don't even have to understand the sport of the NFL to understand you like when someone gets a DUI.
Yes.
To understand you like when someone kills somebody.
Yes.
Not like when someone kills, but you know what I'm saying? That's a great point.
People like the drama
The
of it.
drama surrounding the NFL is better than the drama
surrounding the NBA. Listen, you could be talking to a random...
Because they're dumber. They get hit in the head every day since they're 14 years old. Of course they're going to make stupid decisions when they're 23.
Listen, one of the biggest headlines in the NBA still is Magic Johnson defeating HIV.
Okay.
By the way, I need Magic Johnson to pray for me.
Why?
Because I just feel like if Magic prays for you, God answers. Oh, man, God answers. The Lakers got the number
God's
2
on the
pick.
phone. He's like, oh, hold on. Magic's calling.
Magic calling. Hold on, Magic. What you need, Magic? All right, now, Magic, I'm not going to give you number 1 because it's going to look too obvious.
But I'll give you the Dodgers.
No. Magic, I'm not going to give you the number 1 pick in the draft this year because it's going to look too obvious, but I'm going to give you number 2.
Exactly.
You want Kobe to go out with a bang? I got you.
I got you.
Kobe's a good guy. Decide on me thing, we'll talk about that when he gets here. Okay? Decide on me.
Oh, you want the Clippers to go out in the second round? Oh, we'll handle that. No problem.
Got you. No, I'm not going to let Donald die quite yet. It's going to look too obvious, Magic. Okay?
We'll give him Alzheimer's and make him forget. He's not racist. He'll just be walking around saying the N-word downtown Los Angeles.
And that's the other thing, too, that I was thinking about. The NBA is the only sport that it was so much drama and intrigue surrounding the Magic Johnsons, the Larry Birds, the Michael Jordans, Isaiah Thomas, Charles Barkley. These guys are still the most popular people. The NFL don't got that.
There's no bad boys now.
But the NFL don't have that. The NFL, who do we look at as the old players in the NFL and be like, yeah, he's a spokesperson?
Oh, Ray Lewis. I mean, we had these guys.
Yeah.
We had no. Peyton is 39.
He still plays though.
Tom. Oh, you're saying guys who are retired?
You're right. Like Joe Montana's not held in the same.
No way.
Listen, Joe Montana sells Skechers.
No.
you give some respect to the god Joe Montana.
They don't look at the NFL veterans like they look at the NBA veterans. That's only because the NBA veterans, those guys had drama surrounding them and you'll never forget.
It's also because the NFL veterans shoot themselves in the head.
But it's the drama too. Think about Jordan.
NFL players live till they're 40 years old. It's shocking how low their life expectancy is. True. And they look horrible.
It's always drama. Michael Jordan had a lot of drama surrounding him. Forget him just being the greatest player on the planet. His father got killed.
Yeah.
He had a gambling problem. They said it was probably because he owed some people some money. He retired and went to go play baseball. He always had something. He went through a divorce, had to give his wife, a bunch of fucking money. Like, it was scandal. Magic got HIV. Now don't get me wrong. The motherfuckers in the NFL have done some incredible shit storyline wise. Nothing beats Magic.
So what you're saying is modern NBA players, step your fucking tragedy
your fucking tragedy up, dog.
What the fuck are you guys
doing?
doing?
What's wrong with you, LeBron?
One of you guys needs to fuck with ISIS.
You know when LeBron was popping?
What?
When they said his mama was getting fucked
Fuck
by
by
Delonte.
Delonte.
That's when LeBron was popping.
Dude, that's when his fucking hair started to go.
Yes.
When the backup point guard on your team starts smashing moms.
That's when motherfuckers was talking about the NBA. You go to fucking Miami, link up with 2 other players, go to the finals 4 times, win a couple MVPs, couple championships. Nobody gives a shit. Who's fucking your mom?
Who's fucking your mom?
Like, that's the sad part about it's the Kardashian era we live in, man. Step your fucking tragedies up, NBA.
Okay.
We had one tragedy all year in the NBA.
Which was?
We haven't.
Oh, no, we haven't had one tragedy. Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of story, but I just love the caliber of play. I'm just a huge basketball fan, but I understand what you're saying. If you're just a casual sports fan, you want some drama.
Sports can't grow like that.
Question.
I think it's a reason the NFL is the most popular sport in America, and it's not just because of fucking what they do on that turf.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right, and it's the one that people are most passionate about. And I think it's because each game matters, so it's easier to get into the game. I don't care about game 43 in a regular season.
I don't give a shit.
You know what I mean? We don't care until the playoffs.
I don't give a fuck.
Question: baseball. Should we just finish it? We should just end it.
I don't give a shit about baseball.
Only
reason I care about baseball is because it's keeping the Dominican community alive. A lot of money is being flooded through the Dominican Spanish community because of baseball.
What if
I'm
they
not
just
mad at that.
shut down baseball and the Caribbean just fell into squalor overnight? Like, what the fuck happens? Dude, we really can't shut down baseball, can we?
Nah, we can't. I hate baseball.
Dude, there's nothing I hate more.
Baseball was, when baseball was fun? When
With the
everybody
fucking
was on steroids. When motherfuckers was looking like Hulk Hogan knocking home runs out the park, and then the whole scandal of everybody being on that shit and them cracking down on that motherfucker, baseball ain't been shit since.
I'm ready for. I think they should have steroids in baseball. I believe in it entirely, especially that sport. Now, here's something about baseball I think is weird. You know how like people who like baseball, they say, it's nice to be in the park, the whole thing. I swear to God, I think baseball is around because men aren't comfortable enough to say to their boys, you want to go for a walk outside? Hey, buddy, you want to just go get some sun together?
You want to go to the park?
You want to go to the park? Would you say that to 2 or 3 of your boys?
Absolutely.
Hell fucking no. But you can say, hey, let's check out the Yankees, bro. Huh?
Yeah.
You like dicks, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I literally think if guys were secure with their sexuality and felt comfortable saying they just wanted fresh air and get some sun, baseball dies overnight.
Done. No reason to go to the games whatsoever.
That's it. And why not play basketball right up until the NFL season?
I will say this about baseball, too. You know the difference between baseball? Baseball is like going to a baseball game. It's like going to an NFL or NBA game is like taking a girl to a movie on a first date. Because you're so into the movie and so intrigued by the movie that you're not really going to talk and conversate. Taking somebody to a baseball game is like going to a nice dinner. Because ain't shit happening for it's shit through 9 innings. Shit might happen every now and then. Like, oh, you hit a single. Now you're right back to fucking waxing poetic about whatever the fuck he was talking about.
You just got to hope you don't get hit by a foul ball. That's the only thing you got to hope.
In the middle of a deep conversation.
Yeah. Really? So your father did what?
Boom! Yo, did you see the fucking video where the dude's playing basketball and he's like, I got to do it for my father. This what he would have wanted. You know what I'm saying? It was tough today burying my father. But I know he wants me out here, and I know he would want me to play right now. So he's going up for a dunk, and then all you see is a guy come out of the way. Man, fuck your dad. He's fucking the ball. Fuck you.
It's a meme.
It's a video. That shit is funny as fuck, man. That's the kind of shit the NBA needs. You know why Floyd Mayweather? Floyd Mayweather is the San Antonio Spurs of boxing.
Okay, go.
Right? The Spurs are boring as fuck because they got no scandal. But you know why Floyd Mayweather's not boring?
Why?
Because he beats women, allegedly. The scandal surrounding Floyd is what makes you want to see him. It's the drama. If he was boring, he'd be Tim Duncan. If he was like no beating women, he'd be Tim Duncan. We don't give a. Tim Duncan is phenomenal. Tim Duncan's on like his 19th year in the league. Still averaging a double-double damn near. Yeah. Just been to the finals the last 2 years. That's the kind of shit that should be applauded. They should be having. They don't even mention Tim Duncan as one of the greats.
I mean, in the basketball community, they do.
But they
fans, I hear what you're saying.
He's like Eminem. It's like, yo, he's amazing, but they don't bring him up when they talk about Hove and Pac and Big. We don't bring Duncan up when we talk about Jordan, Magic, and Bird.
No, you don't. But if you say who's the greatest power forward of all time, you have to say Tim Duncan.
Yeah, you say
But
Duncan.
he's not in the greatest of all time discussion.
But you know when he was hot? When he got a divorce from his wife and they thought he was gay.
That was a little
I was
heat.
like, oh shit, Tim about to heat up. I might have to go buy a jersey. Tim about to be hot out this motherfucker, dog.
You know who was tight off of that?
Who?
Your boy Jared Collins.
Why?
The guy who came out, who was playing for the...
Oh, Jason Collins.
Jason Collins.
Oh, no, nobody gave a fuck about him.
Yeah, but Jason was like, nah, don't you ruin my shine.
Yo, time out.
Don't,
Let's
yo,
talk
Dunk.
about that. That was the last scandal. And this motherfucker averaged 0 points and 0.1 rebounds a game. He wasn't even good, but he was on the front page of everything.
Isaiah's got a little scandal going on right
With
now.
the WNBA?
Yeah, there's a little scandal
What's
there.
the scandal going on?
Dolan named Isaiah the head of the WNBA despite the fact that he was kicked out of the Knicks essentially for sexually harassing a female employee.
They probably was fucking it together, him and Dolan.
Yeah, Dolan don't give a fuck. This guy, nobody could give less of a
First
fuck.
all, Chris, can you never interrupt this podcast again to talk about the WNBA? Okay, Jesus Christ. You know, the WNBA, all right. They got a little heat this week, though. They suspended Brittany Griner
For 7 games.
7. Hey, man, it's a start. Okay?
What's the start?
Maybe they'll start treating women equally.
Equally would be the whole season, wouldn't it? You can't
7
just beat
games.
7 games.
He married her afterwards.
She.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Forgive me for making that mistake. Okay, Brittany married her after beating her. Okay, so yeah, 7 games for both of them. Go on your honeymoon. That was their honeymoon.
But she's still in the league, and your boy isn't. Ray Rice.
We didn't see the video.
So if we saw the video, you thought it would be totally different?
If it was a video,
Knocked her out.
and Brittany Griner getting some assistance from a bar in the elevator, boom. Nobody gives a fuck about lesbians fighting.
Why?
I just don't. I don't know.
Why is it?
I don't know.
There's a lot of prejudice there.
Nobody cares about man rape.
Nobody cares about lesbians fighting.
Nobody cares about a lesbian woman beating up her boo.
Are we prejudiced, or do we go, oh, they're not strong enough to hurt each other? Is it a sexism that we have about women that makes us go, they're gonna be okay? It's like when kids fight, you're like, working out.
I think people can only discipline things that they find normal.
So we find
When it's normal, normalcy is things that we're used to. Oh, a man raped a woman.
okay.
Oh, we know exactly what to do with this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, a guy, molests a little child. Oh, we know exactly what to do with this pedophile.
Yeah.
Yo, Schultz gets raped by another man. Schultz, we don't.
Why would you have to bring me up? There's 4 other guys in the room. You could have said anybody else.
Like, listen,
but
I don't-
you know I'm single. Don't put this shit out there in the world.
I don't even know how to handle this. What do you mean you got raped by another guy?
Okay.
I don't know. Brittany Griner beats up her fiancé. Okay, beats up her fiancé, not her wife. I don't know what happened. I don't know what to say. Like, what the fuck do you do?
Okay.
What?
Do you think it's possible that we only believe in disciplining the people that we don't side with?
I think we believe in disciplining the people we understand.
So you don't understand Brittany Griner, but you understand. I feel like we understand the victims.
I think you should treat Brittany Griner the same way you treat anybody else that beats their partner.
Ray Rice. See, you don't feel that way.
I mean, I don't know.
But keep it up. Like, I'm fine with your honesty.
I don't know how to scream he beat her.
This is my feeling, okay? And it could be sexist or whatever, but look, I don't think that she beat her that bad, that the girl didn't want to marry her still. And, so I'm whatever.
This is what I think. I think they fought each other hard enough that it made some noise wherever they was at.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are a little stronger than the average bear. You know what I'm saying? The average man, they fighting. They probably broke some lamps. And 2 deep voices.
Yeah.
I'm stereotyping because they both from WNBA.
Yeah,
so somebody probably like, yo, I think these guys over there fighting.
Yeah.
Police came, realized it was 2 girls. Now I got to take y'all to jail. I don't know.
Did one even press charges against the other?
I don't think so, man.
Who won the fight?
Brittany, I'm sure.
Why?
Because she's bigger.
She is bigger.
All right, let's do some Asking Idiots before we get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, man. You got some? Oh, no. Chris got one.
Chris, what's the Ask Idiots?
He really wants me to read this one. This is Chris's passive aggression coming out. Where is it? There's two, or maybe it's Matt Raz's Ask an Idiot. First Ask an Idiot from JT's Not Cool at Andrew Schultz. Why don't you ever let guests talk? What's the point of asking questions if you won't let them answer? Hashtag
That is
Ask
a
an
great
Idiot.
question.
It's a great question. I totally agree. Listen, sometimes they don't need to talk. All right. Sometimes what I gotta say is more important, and I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna hold that back from you guys. I owe you guys entertainment, knowledge, point of view. You know what I mean? And if Dr. Natasha Sandy, as brilliant as she is going off on all these different medicines that I have no fucking clue what they are, sometimes I gotta chime in and ask if semen is good for your skin, and I'm gonna do that. And you know what? You're welcome. Next question.
Yeah.
Next question.
I don't know it. Where's it at? Where they at?
All right.
Oh, I see it. At Tom That Speed, though. We're about halfway finished with the year. Any update on live shows? I have no idea.
Me neither, man.
I mean, I want to do a live show, but it's up to y'all.
Charlamagne's a busy person too, man. You got a lot of things going on. It's hard.
I want to do one.
Yeah, but it's hard for us to just travel to fucking Texas for a weekend and do a live show. It's hard.
It is, especially when y'all ain't got that money up.
Get that money up and shit changes.
This is title, dog.
Come with some stacks.
We need about 10% more than y'all offering.
Yeah, it's really not happening. We have quality audio for you guys. Okay, we have real quality. There's two different qualities of audio that we're gonna offer.
No, I want to come. I just,
I think we'll make it happen. I think within the year we'll make it happen. We got to find a nice dynamic. The first one was dope. I'd love to do something regularly, to be honest with you. Something regularly in the city, find a nice venue for it. But
those are the best. Do New York like we did last time.
Yep.
Y'all want to come fuck with us, y'all come fuck with us. Sorry. Shout out to the Reed. They don't have day jobs. Okay.
We out here working.
Exactly.
Okay.
Chris and Kid Fury can go travel. Me and Schultz just can't get away like that. Sorry.
It's just not how we do it.
I mean, this TV ain't gonna fucking do itself. All right? And speaking of that, Uncommon Sense starts July 10th, 11 p.m. on MTV2. Me and Tiger in the same hour.
It's you then, Tiger?
Yep.
Oh, you giving Tiger the lead in.
That's right.
Okay.
So hopefully all the 17-year-olds join me at 11 and stick around with Tiger
at
listen, 11:30.
She got 1 month after that.
1 month, baby.
1 month.
1 month.
We're going to have a
tell Tiger shit.
special Kylie episode, August, whatever. We're going to bring Tiger in. His balls are going to be empty. Those balls are going to be so fucking drained. Ooh. Is that dick riding to talk about another man's balls? Well, maybe. God bless him. Kylie coming in here, man. I think we need to get Kylie in for her 18th birthday.
That'd be hot.
Why don't we do it?
Hot.
Birthday cake. She could blow out the candles.
One big candle. We see what them lungs like now. Now that them lungs are adult lungs.
You've got them grown-up lungs. Woo!
All right. We out. We'll talk to you next week.
Peace.
You got any dates?
No, I'm doing something I can't really talk about. So but check my website. I do have some dates in the way future after the summer. So you can check my website for some dates. And I'm sorry, Texas, for canceling. I'm sorry, Youngstown, Ohio, for canceling.
Why'd you have to cancel?
I mean, I can't talk about it just yet, but we'll hopefully by next episode we'll be able to talk about it, man.
All
But
right.
good things. I'm blessed.
Well, as always, if you listen to this show and you learn something, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. If you listen to this show and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know what the fuck we're talking about, guess what? You're right, too. This is the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.